friends, families, babies, squirrels, and space cows. It's your favorite day of the week. It is the Saturday. Hey, there we go. Get it. Yeah. More of that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, more clapping. Woo. Okay, good job, everybody. Hype in the chat, folks. Good vibes crowd. Welcome in. Where you at? Today we having a whale of a time. You can't even see it because the microphone's blocking it. We're here for the fun times today. It's all good times. It is org times. We're gonna be playing Star Citizen, believe it or not, with the crew today, and we're jumping in for a nice little social gathering, a ship show, a convoy. You guys are gonna get to see us drive around on the surface, go find a good place to settle down, and then we're gonna have a little impromptu ship show. All the GII folks can bring their most impressive ships, and everybody can check them out, look around, see what's up. If you're in GII, please come join us. It's open to you all. Hop in the Discord, hit up Avocado, and fly on out here. For the rest of you, though, it is good vibes, good times, a good day. We're going to be chilling and just kind of chatting in chat and talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. You know, normal Saturday stuff, but you know how Saturdays are. It's org day, so we out here. Toes Gang, living strong. Actually, Toes Gang starting over for the day. Shout out to Billups from last time. Thank you. And thanks to everybody who's just been coming through the stream lately. Viewing, chilling, chatting. The stream's doing better this year than ever before. So is Space Tomato too. And it's in large part thanks to you all. Now, what did I miss? What happened for you? What's been going on since, well, I guess yesterday? What have you guys been up to? Anything good happen? Good weekend start? Give me the good news. Come on. AAK, Maverick. It's good to see you guys in chat. You doing all right? Space Marine, Prophet. How's it going? Calrissian, welcome in. Floppa, McD. Fola. Fola. Hot Soap. Unloading whale, unloading in the chat. Guys, is it a good day? Is it a good weekend? Is it a good time? Fola! With the memberships over on the YouTubes. The YouTubes. Thank you, dude. Getting us started off, actually. Hold on, why did we just leave that screen? We getting started off hot and strong with Fola going hard with the memberships. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Toes Gang. Toes. It's a good day, yes. Hope for you guys as well. What you up to today, Tricky? Krykos, you were a few beers in? Oh man, I need to catch up. I didn't realize today was a beer day. Get to do some work this afternoon, otherwise doing good. How's work treating you? Good work days, bad work days? Oh boy. I have a friend who lives here, actually really close, like just a couple blocks away. And he works for the federal government, but he works in the California Water Supply Office, but for the federal government. So his job's been stressful this year. Poor guy. You got your free Starlancer Max this week and totally in love with it. Been grouping more and doing tons of stuff. Dude, the Starlancer is sick. We just covered the Starlancer TAC in hefty detail. I had Dead Leader on. You guys know him. He comes in chat. He's also a prominent YouTuber of Star Citizen. And we talked at length about the Starlancer TAC on this week's podcast episode. All the best parts of it, all the reasons we love it, the reasons people might not like it. We also talked about things like scripts and loot and the additions of 4.1.1. All around just a great talk about the current state of Star Citizen and the next big ship coming. Yeah, that ship's going to be a pretty interesting ship for groups to run missions on. That'll be published on Monday. We are working actually on getting Space Tomato 2 to have basically the opportunity for that kind of stuff to start coming out early for folks. So more news on that soon. But like the podcast, we want to be able to give to supporters a little earlier if they can't come to the live show. At least on that YouTube channel specifically. Not all supporters. Sorry, on that channel specifically. Which is why news will come later, because that's a confusing delivery I just gave. Good afternoon, Clizro. Welcome in. How you doing? So, we are currently just getting ships together. We're getting some, getting the vehicles all out so that we can distribute them to different ships. Or actually, no, we're going to drive them around. Try and find a good spot to hold up for the night. Day. Want your name on the board? Overtime. Sunday is God's day and Saturday is beer's day. Wait, isn't it Jesus' day? Isn't he about to be like, keep my dad out of this? It's on me. I went through it. I did that. Or one of my favorite lines from Hamilton that I wrote. Thaki, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. And Maverick with the bits, of course. What is that line? Something, something, the Bill of Rights, or no, I don't know, something. And then he steps in. He's like, God, that I wrote. Any Hamilton? Thank you very much. Obsessors in the chat. AAK. Guess I'll spawn a pulse if anybody needs one. All right, that's at least interesting. I'm actually going to be flying overhead during this convoy so we can get some good views and film. Saw there was Idris Warfare and Pyro last night. Planning on dropping in on that? Nope. Not on the plans for today. Whoa. Big old truck. We'll have to wait. Yeah, that's right. AAK is on the toes, gang. Thank you, dude. Five subs just looks like 5-5. Big guy AAK out here keeping the world safer. Appreciate you, buddy. Join GII. Wonder why everyone tries to compare it to a gunship when that's not what it is. Well, it has big guns on it, which I think gets people excited, you know? It's like, ooh, it's got guns, so it's a gunship. But it's kind of like a mixture, right? Half dropship, half gunship, half quest runner kind of ship sort of thing. You like my helmet, dude? I found it. This is literally the first thing I have ever found in Star Citizen that I'm like, hey, I'm gonna wear this because I actually looted something cool. Because everything else is just, you could just buy it, you know? Not with real money, but like in a store. This feels like the first thing I've ever found that I'm like, oh, hey, I'll use this. You saw the tax hangar is the living quarters for the max, so where did they put the beds on the tack, if there are any? Good question. They probably just shrunk the living quarters a bit. Well, that's a good way of getting around. I didn't litter. I donated. Based off the AC-130 gunship. I don't actually know that. I think we all make those comparisons, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to be technically based off of. We will see. I guess we'll see what kind of ship it ends up being. I think it's going to be a very good general purpose ship, though. It could be great without the guns. No, I just donated the bottle, dude. That was for them. Look at this place. They don't have many supplies. They need every bottle they can get. Right, let me jump in the chat here.
I have currently only one Cyclone aboard. We might be able to fit one, maybe.
Oh, definitely. Which is your ship?
Corsair.
Oh.
Tomato to Ava.
Hello.
Do we need any other vehicles that I might be able to procure?
What, for you to drive?
No, no, for anybody else. I'm gonna be flying.
Oh no, I think we've got a selection of vehicles now, so I think we'd be okay.
Cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ava, do you mind giving me accept my friend invite me? I'm new to this.
Yeah, AAK, we will make sure there are all kinds of injuries for you to help with. If you know, we might not be able to get you beacons, AAK, but I can assure you we'll get you medical action. We always need medics on our FPS runs.
Thank you.
And we do want there to be a dedicated, passionate medical section in GII. Somebody needs to be there. How is the newest unofficial CIG employee today? I saw your post. You know, those posts are not uncommon. I mean, between stop talking about the game and fix it and you get paid for CIG to post this, I would say I get at least one of those comments a week. Depends on how good a video does. If a video does very well, like any video that gets over 30, 40,000 views is going to get so many more of those kinds of comments. Take it as a... Oh, that's a compliment. They think I'm smart enough to make this game. Thank you. I don't know how to code, man. I wish I knew how to code. I tried coding a game. You know what I made? I made a game that allowed you to stack X's into a pyramid. You type X and then you type a number and it would make a pyramid of those X's in that number. That's my freaking coding skill. Don't come to me thinking I'm gonna fix server meshing.
Oh, yeah. It's,
Yeah, we accept people to the org.
yeah, it plays music. Take a listen.
Anyone gonna sit on the chairs and the table on the CSVM?
Which ship is it?
What is a CSVM?
Yeah, it's the old player that came to the ship when it first came out.
What's up, Alex? Fix a tier 3 injury, please. It's making me anxious. Keeps my arm spry.
Keyboard and sing Rocket Man. It's still on here, yeah.
You're bothered by the decision of putting the medical gun on the pistol slot, especially with the reasoning behind it. What is the reasoning behind it?
What is a space game? Yeah, you were there when we were singing Piano Man at that bar.
What was I about to do?
I was there at most of the bars.
Oh yeah, we were gonna go. This is not a medical. All right, I'll find somewhere to fix my injury.
It was the last bar, the night before one left.
Actually, it doesn't look like we have anywhere. Oh yeah, the flatbed truck.
Oh, not everyone was.
Thought that was the FM.
Man was playing Piano Man. And those of us that knew the words.
Oh, CSV FM, yeah.
Was it the super small one? Was it the small one that like I don't know, it was like what day of the week was it? Because it was after Sunday.
It was, yeah,
Hmm.
it was last night. We ended up at that English bar at the. It wasn't an English.
Okay, so there's no medical support here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I
That's a
remember,
bummer.
Yeah. Where-
Wish you knew we had an org sooner. You would have joined if you knew that.
servers from behind the bar and made
Well,
themselves-
whenever you're comfortable, you can.
and where we had to like get them to help us because somebody was passed out in the toilet. I remember that. Not a GI person, a local. And just go
No, it was that one. It was that one young guy. Someone was talking to him.
They said a hotkey for quicker access.
Who's the guy that
We already have quick access.
administered first aid to and call him an ambulance?
Oh, that was us from the.
Like they want us separate. Oh, because basically it acts as a dedicated number 3 Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that we need a quick access for that. Honestly, I think it looks more like a it seems more like a limiting factor. We should probably only have slots for 2 items on a holster, right? But I feel like that should be split between a pistol, a medical tool, a multi-tool, or anything else that fits on that slot, not necessarily a pistol or a medical tool. Interesting choice.
Once everybody has their vehicles, they'd like to head over to where
This is not part of the stress testing.
which is a little way out from.
We're on the live servers. Oh, Klezra, you just put in an application? Cool. Yeah, this one is just for GII members. This is being run by GII, so nobody else may come in. If you do, security will engage you. If you want to jump in, go ahead and join and contact the event leader, and he'll let you know all the details and get you into the party.
I have a nurse back there if you have something small. Yeah.
Belazriel. Hello. What are your thoughts on the Asgard? Is it the first... At first thought it was going to be that rumored Anvil capital ship from years ago. I don't know anything about the Asgard, really. We don't really discuss leaks too much on this channel. At least not right now. I don't, so I have no idea what to expect.
Okay, that's fine. I think there should be a home release. See, there's another. Who's there? See if there's anyone you could.
Yeah, I can try and scan. Doesn't look like it can ping. No.
Hey, Eva, can you send Bass in front of party invite again?
Yeah, sorry.
We'll still get it as far forward as we can. Yeah. This is great.
CIG should make it possible to attach a knife to the chest slot. You can attach drinks and turtles, so there's that. There's quite a bit of modular storage that I think they need to do to update these armors. You guys remember the pouches we're supposed to get? Y'all plan on doing something big as one big group after the meetup? Usually we just like kind of split off and jump into different groups, hanging out, running missions, all that jazz. We got about 25 people in here right now, so we'll probably split into a few different groups and just start playing the game in different voice channels on the org Discord. Well, the Garden Discord. The org section of the Garden Discord. Where's my ship? The least I can do is not show AAK that I'm still hurting. There it is. This is an event closed to just the org. But you guys are free to apply to the org. Mrs. Tomato is filling out applications right now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, PK. Thank you, man. Are you working right now? PK dropping 5 subs for Toes Gang. Celebrating a grand old day. Thank you, dude. Twitch popping off. Twitch popping off. Gonna take your kid to a swim class, then hoping to catch a group later. Hey, dude, that's awesome. Hope you and your kid have fun. Greenie Cake. You're Hannibal? Wow. I gotta remember that. What's your main daily driver ship? Spirit C1. Crusader Spirit C1. I need to go get my Xbox controller for this. Now that you think about it, when you wear clothes, you can only attach a pistol, so guessing you'll be able to attach a med gun now. Yeah, but that would be a weird change just for that reason. Seems like a nice benefit. Almost. PK heading out about 20. Easter celebration. Did I? 625. Sorry, this was the other AAK. He shows up every couple of streams when you're not here. Sorry, I didn't mean for you to find out like this. Just family dinner. Hope it's a good time, dude. Who do you talk to about joining? Mrs. Tomato. If you applied on the website, though, she should be getting it. Oh, the event itself. If you're accepted and you're good to go, you should be able to see the big group we're in. You can literally just hop in there and then call out to Avocado, and they will get you linked in. I just don't want to hear my stupid freaking... Oh, thank God. How do we get invited to family dinner? Gotta become family. So we're just transporting the ships out right now. Hey, what's up, Mr. Rat? All right. GII forward staging grounds. This is where we're grouping up to get ready to send off for the convoy road trip to find a location for the ship show. Or this is the ship show, rather. Ooh.
I'm gonna guess that's tomato.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh no!
Some tree just blew up somewhere. Crazy.
Put that tree there.
Wow. Yo, this is why I can go.
His helmet off.
This is why I can go hours filming the Daymar rally with no problems. As soon as I get on a planet with trees, I'm done.
You're back in Area 18.
I mean, let's be honest. Last Daymar rally wasn't
Hang on,
the
I'm gonna
mountain
move
that
'cause
ran
my
into
ramp
your
isn't
way.
quite a good spot.
This is a rocker too.
Thank you for the taxi.
My pleasure.
Yeah, not no problems. Not no problems, but much longer than that. That was like my first maneuver. That was literally the first thing I did flying around. I'm just proud of myself because I emptied my whole well, not my whole backpack. I emptied all my valuable things because I knew I was going to do that. And I really didn't feel like going back and getting the body, but I guess that's not a problem.
Yeah.
HTD Momo. Thank you for the sub on Twitch. A Prime sub too. Wait, I missed a hype train? Twitch, why are you still doing hype trains for like 2 things? Either way, thank you for the Prime sub. Anybody with Amazon Prime, you do have a free sub on Twitch. You don't have to use it on me, but I suggest you use it on the streamer you like, because that does go a really long way for folks. All right, I got to add it to the death counter because we did die. Baltzen with the Toes Gang energy. That better not be because I just crashed and killed myself, man. This guy. What is this board population, guys? Hot damn, Toes Gang. All right. Now, the real business. Let me add to the freaking death counter. That is our 8th death in the 4.1 branch. Which again, guys, I've slowed down these deaths so much. Okay, it was like the first year or two. It was 277 deaths. And then after that, we were cruising. When did I even start this file? Hold on. Oh no, it doesn't say when I started it. Oh, it does. 2021. Cool.
I was worried. That was somebody's speakers echoing. I was like, how does my ship, my X1 only have 75% fuel? I just got here.
Was somebody calling to me?
Yeah, I parked your body out in the open so you don't have to crash into trees.
Oh, thank you. I might crash into the open too, but I appreciate the thought.
No, you were in the middle of trees, man.
No, I'm saying it doesn't take trees to make me crash.
It really doesn't.
Well, now you have a better chance of getting through.
Thank you. Just got to make my way all the way back across the star system.
A favor.
Go back.
Which is the direction that we're facing? Is it the way the ships are parked or the way the vehicles are parked?
Where's the mill?
The way
Vehicle.
the ship-
Oh, Wild Echo Zeppelin has appeared. Hi, friend. No, we'd be broke if we had to buy you subs every death. I don't know, man. 8 subs, or 8 deaths ain't bad. 8 deaths since, what would that be? March. 8 deaths in the last month or so? Gonna be semi-AFK, cooking me some fried sea nuts and sauce for Wickelow's family. Honestly, dude, fried peanuts. Like peanuts, oh man. You ever had just like good pan-fried peanuts with like some nice spices on them, a little bit of oil? Oh. Not really something that I usually crave, but for some reason, that just made me want some.
Don't need to get that close, man. Don't want to blow up.
Luckily, we got a fast ship that can take us right on back over to Microtech real quick. Oh, we don't, because that's what I originally flew over there. Oh, what the? How does this kind of stuff even happen? Like, what are y'all doing? What the f... You gotta try just way too hard to make this happen. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so... C1 is Gonzo. 135. I am going to want to fly a ship over there and then film from that rather than All right, so we're gonna take the Pisces back.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times.
Honey, natural yogurt, spicy nuts can be sweet too. That's what she said. Yo, this is like a real.
This vehicle is difficult with the terrain, but it's needed for the.
What the heck?
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
I'm sure it used to be way more much.
I think I just lost a whole bunch of ammo. I don't know how ships got in here, man. Because Star Citizen people like breaking things. People like breaking things.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage at all times.
Are you in cap or are you down? Oh,
X1. I'm gonna pull your body on my. When you put X1,
Yeah,
don't jump in.
I blew up too. Yours is weird.
Want your company to be in good company? ArcCorp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks
Last time I did
offer
this, I said
amenities
that
such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our
Spring stream Santa?
how you can invest in making ArcCorp
I think he was just making me feel better because I hit the tree. Thanks, Balsa. The other day you were transporting your stuff from Pyro and you were going to the jump gate. An asteroid came out of the shadows and slapped you. Needless to say, you lost everything. Them asteroids are trolls lately, man. Oh, what the? What's wrong with you?
Thank you for visiting ArcCorp, Stanton's capital of commerce.
What is going on?
Transaction. We wish you a beneficial and prosperous day.
Yeah, no worries. It's one of the benefits of Tier 0. You can die.
I cannot seem to get a ship.
Hey,
From
Space Cow.
transforming worlds to exploring the stars, ArcCorp is proud to
Did they break this?
closer together.
No, I don't want to scratch.
ArcCorp, investing in
Someone come
tomorrow's
over and give me a little push. I ran one over and it got caught into my Ursa, so my Ursa is just carrying it around. It's like glitched through me.
Somebody just hit me.
Hmm.
Nope. I unstuck myself.
Okay, so I can't get a ship. I can't get a hangar.
Monitor your luggage at all times.
The live server's messed up, huh?
They did. You just can't take an X1 on jumping, that's all.
Why did they spawn me here?
But do you see it in my stream?
I feel like that's
For the latest travel information, be sure to
You
check
can
the
track it down.
departure and arrival boards, conveniently located
Either alive.
throughout the spaceport.
Yeah, and if I drive like first person, then this is what I see.
Dude, actually, can we just take all of the cows up in the atmosphere and just drop them?
We were chucking them with the max lift during one of our.
All right.
Science.
Maybe I
Want your
backspace?
company to be
Adopting
in good
cows from
company?
Microtech.
ArcCorp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental.
Jeez.
Inquire today to learn how you can invest in making ArcCorp your new
I think
home.
I've never been higher.
Maybe that happens to be my extra large hangar. Take me there. No, it's not even. Elevator's not even working.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
Oh, yeah, right where I'm at.
Alright, hang on there.
Damn.
I don't think there's any way out of here.
Like, I'm just a bit higher up behind Vest.
Thank you for visiting
But this area is
ArcCorp,
spread out.
Stanton's
Yeah, this
capital
flat.
of
Where I'm at right now
commerce.
is flat.
Whatever your transaction, we wish you a
The best thing is
beneficial and
get my
prosperous
Ursa
day.
behind you. The cow is actually waving at you.
Aww.
Guessing this will just put me back at the ArcCorp hospital.
I'll move my vehicle when the table gets here because this is the flattest spot right here.
Okay, so we're still on R-Corp. We might just be screwed here. We might be stuck.
Are we? Gonna find you.
Would anybody happen to be in the R-Corp area of space?
Are
I'm
you,
heading up. I'm heading there to pick
stuck
up
there?
my caterpillar.
I might need a pickup.
I can pick you up. I'm already on my way.
Alright, that'd be great. Nothing here works.
Oh dear.
Oh, nice. Could it be the journey saver?
I don't even know what's
In
waving
between-
at you.
In
What is
between the
that?
in between the cyclone and my links is the flat spot for you to put cable at.
Makes sense. The local airport would shut down if a ship crashed in it. Oh, I'd expect them to, you know, try and get business moving again, though. Come on. Hopefully the train still works. Come on, buddy. Come on. All right. You're missing out. Standing there the whole time and then just not going to get on the train. And so the long journey back begins. God, I hope that the hangar just works and I can fly. Anybody seen scripts in the game yet? In PTU? Local man knows what R-Corp's business is. I think we're on EU servers right now. It's always funny when I get one of these phone calls and my phone tells me it's a valid number. So I'm like, okay. Then I have the phone screen the call and ask them why they're calling. And like never, ever does somebody actually answer and be like, oh, I'm calling for this. They always just hang up. Racist. What, do you think just because I'm a robot voice, I'm not offended by you hanging up on me? Man, I could have spawned my C1 this whole time and just gotten over there faster. Come on. Come on. Come on, give me a hangar, Star Citizen. You can do it. Come on.
Oh, I got it on the edge. Look at that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Want your company to be in good company? R-Corp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as resource sharing
Yeah.
and logistics.
So I guess I'm just going to have to wait for a ride.
Inquire today to
Luckily, Blue Fluff is not far.
R-Corp, your new home.
It's line probing, showing it's an active line that can be called again in the future. Well, I freaking, like, I don't answer my phone anymore because I get spam calls multiple times a day, every day. I hate being in America because of that. In Turkey, not a problem. I turn it off, never deal with it. In America, like 8 spam calls every single day. So I don't even use the phone. What's the point? If only 3% of the calls coming through are legit, then I can let those 3% go to voicemail, whatever, I'm not dying. You think switching to another server and then coming back here would fix it? Like it's a me problem and not a server problem? Oh, I see. Switch to another server, get out of here, and then switch back. I'll just wait for blue fluff. I should have some other supplies here I can take with me. Ooh, like juice.
Want your company to be a good company? Our corp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental partners. Inquire today to learn how you can invest in making our corp your new home.
Toes, toes, toes. Toes, toes, toes. I don't have any ammo for the P6, which is kind of disappointing. I don't even know why I'm getting geared up. I just really like my stuff being all nice and fancy looking. What is this? Outcast Ravager Outcast shotgun? Huh. Didn't know I had that. Medivac Rescue Light. I still don't know what that's for. I could just have this medical beacon.
Want your company to be a good company? Our corp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks
Valiant, same thing's happening to you?
and logistical pairing for our rental partners. Inquire today to learn
American marketing fire hose your message or product in everyone's face 24 hours a day. Fast track to winning. That, unfortunately, it has proven to be true. Attention wins. Doesn't matter how important your message is. If you can get to the most people, you're going to make the most success. And that's... It's a shitty reality.
Thank you for visiting our corp. Stanton's capital
Is it not blue fluff that was coming here?
The best in show in 2016, and I got that paint with it.
Hey, who was it? Who was it that said they were coming down here?
It's blue fluff. I'm right above you right now. I'm heading there now.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I had to pick up my caterpillar.
Oh, no problem. No problem. Got you. Just making sure.
It takes all of us working together to keep
Can't get this cow out.
secure.
Ads on every surface is the one thing future movies always get right. Oh, man. Maybe just wait for that stupid facial recognition personalized ad nobody else can see bullshit when we start wearing contacts that have screens on them. Minority Report come alive. Law systems that are supposed to take you out before you make the crime. Oh boy.
And on our corp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
Woo! Oh. Little polygon, little pylon hopping. Oh, Jesus.
Thank you for visiting our corp. Stanton's
She dropped her bullets. Did somebody say to shoot me? No. Pre-crime, that's right. That was such an amazing movie. I love Minority Report. Although I hate how... Ah! What's going on? What is happening? My earphones are glitching, I think. There we go. That was weird. My headphones just started buzzing. Alright, bye. The gun betrayed her. Shame on you, gigantic gun. Jeff. My name is Jeff. Sorry, that's whenever I hear the name Jeff, that's what I think of first. It's the best line that Channing Tatum ever delivered. The fluff.
Just a charcoal grill makes absolutely no sense in Star Citizen.
You said this now, I can check next month. It's gonna be the subway.
Oh, please, God. I'd allow it. I'd go by.
Yeah, if everyone would like to get in that vehicle.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
Yeah, he's gonna have a hard time getting out of there again. He just servers long enough to get off.
Okay.
Want your company to be in good company? ArcCorp's unique vertically integrated
Area 18 Shank Redemption, yeah.
such as resource
This reminds me of the big, the Great Migration from Lagski back in the day. This is probably the more ridiculous side of Star Citizen, to be quite honest. Like, the little things here and there can be annoying. Flying into the ground and blowing up, obviously, can cause some issues. But these sorts of problems where everything just breaks and you're basically just stuck. These are the, wait, what the? Bro, what? That guy just went to his hangar. Get out of here. Wait a second.
and on ArcCorp, all UEE common laws are still in effect.
What the hell? Wait, this isn't fair. That person just went to their hangar.
If anybody gets stuck, let me know and I'll just pull them out with this crap.
Are you serious?
Want your
This is a bunch of Bologna. I should have just jumped in that guy's elevator with him.
parks offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental parks.
Hey, can I come with you? I'm stuck.
To learn how you can invest in making ArcCorp your new home.
How did he get there? I'm going to his hangar. Let's go. Get me out of here. Dang it. It didn't even give me a second.
Whatever your transaction,
Hey, Yui. Good to see you. How are you doing?
Well, the cow didn't fall, then the initial body fell.
Was it just that guy? Did he hack the system? Did he get into the mainframe? It's not just a me thing?
Very carefully.
from transforming worlds to explore.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Fluff.
see those. Oh, there we
Yeah.
go.
ArcCorp is proud to
When you get here, I would
I've been
not
trying
come
to
to
land for I've been trying to land for a bit. I can't find anywhere to land. It's not
Oh.
letting me land. My apologies.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say when you get here, try not to use the elevators, but I guess the hangars don't even work either.
Yeah, there was a Carrack that was in front of me, and I had figured, oh, okay, I'm just queued behind them. But nope, not even queued behind the Carrack.
So I think the only suggestion at this point, Tomato, would be to log into a different server and see if you can get out then.
Yeah.
And then bedlog or something and see if you can then join us later.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do.
Yeah,
Alright.
then free fly, I guess.
Yeah. See you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
See ya.
Alrighty. The journey continues. Doing fine was lurking well on the phone. Looks like SC isn't treating you well today. We're in the PU. And no, the SC seems a little weird. Let's go to Australia. Maybe it's a ship size thing. I'll take whatever ship size I can get. But I was trying to spawn a small ship. Or an extra small ship. Wait. Oh, right. Different server. Okay. Time to make our way all the way to the spaceport to see if this one works. Is there a Miata ship? Like, styled like a Miata? Like a tiny little buzz around Mazda looking spaceship? Why they need to stress test on the PTU when we got free stress test with the free fly? Is stress test at home? I think the M50 feels kind of Miata. That might be the red. $85X maybe. It is a two-seater. A fast, small two-seater. That's made for nothing else but just giving two people a fun ride. 85X I think actually fits that pretty well. And it's not made specifically for racing, but people like to use it for that. I wish I had an 85X. I need to... Can you buy one of those in-game? Guess you know what you won't be playing today? What else is on your guys' catalog of games to play these days? Do you guys sticking to SC? Yeah, the 85X has Quantum. It is like the best little runabout taxi ship. A quantum-capable snub. You playing Star Sector? Playing a bunch of Lost Skies? Is there an 85X on display? In Loreville? Don't remember. You playing Sins of a Solar Empire 2 and Tempest Rising. You're setting up an Empyrean Galactic Survival dedicated server. Empyrean's cool. Yeah, hit up the general gaming channel on Discord and see if there's people who want to play. I like Empyrean, but I was never able to get into it because I'm such a graphics snob. I'm sorry. You're thinking about downloading X4 again and seeing how the update looks? They've been pushing the marketing a bit more lately. X4 is another one that I'm like really into as a concept, and it's like it's exactly what I want from a game. Maybe better graphics and more planetary gameplay. It's like almost a single player version of what Star Citizen's trying to be. Kind of. it's like part of the way there. You play a Monster Hunter Wilds, Helldivers, and maybe a JRPG soon. I'm stuck between wanting to play Cyberpunk 2077 and Assassin's Creed Shadows. And the Oblivion remake whenever that comes out. But our current game of focus is Split Fiction, which, oh my gosh, every time I play that, every freaking time I play that game, I'm like, wow, this is so good. They just do such a good job with the gameplay design in that game. World of Warships. You're playing World of Warships, huh? Cyberpunk, don't torture yourself. Hey man, I love a well-crafted world. Cyberpunk is not what I wanted it to be, but I'm still happy to play it because it's just a fun world to be in. Okay, let's see if we get the Pisces here. Hey! Now we fly to Port Tressler, we'll log off and get back on the other server. Isn't AC cooked? No. I've been pretty into what I've seen from it. I'm very excited for that one, but I've been skipping the last few Assassin's Creeds, but this one looks like a lot more of what I actually liked from Assassin's Creed and less of the open world RPG obsession that they got for a little while there. So I'm really pumped for it. Just been don't have the money for gaming lately. It's freaking so many good games came out so quickly. Still haven't even been able to settle into Civ 7, but that's a bit different of a story. Falls short in many aspects, as you said. No planets, graphics look meh. Don't like the weird races they have and the whole human superiority spiel X4 has going. I didn't even notice that part. Morrowind remake. AC looked really bad. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. And from what I've been hearing, it's got its problems, but it's also a pretty fun play. Yeah, people are saying this is a little bit more like AC3 and Brotherhood kind of era of Assassin's Creed rather than Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, that kind of stuff. And I'm happy to hear that, man. I hope that's what they did. I hope it works out for the franchise, and I hope it brings in enough money for them to make another Splinter Cell game. Because that's all I care about from that company right now. Does feel different from the last several games. That's good. Another issue with X4 that the ship detail is far inferior to SC. Well, yeah. That's, it's hard to compete on that in any way. From any company. You just gotta have a lot of money to pay to put towards ship detail, and most games have more important things to put money towards. Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, haven't even gotten to touch that. Your main selling point of X4 is it's a single player game. Stakeroo, you heard that X4 is a pay to win game? As a single player game? Oh, AC. How is that the case? You've been working on a guild owner tycoon game, kind of RPG where you're growing on Adventures Guild, just getting started with it, but you're feeling energized to get it fun. Cool to be able to make a game. Guild owner tycoon. That sounds like fun. Only 10 hours into AC Shadows, but digging it so far. The grappling hook isn't as fun as the one in Syndicate, but adds a fun element to escaping. Recent updates have made exploring more fun. Glad they're keeping it updated. Ooh. You can buy gear from the cash shop, and minor spoilers-based building seems you can use in real-life money to speed up the process or something. I see. Have you not been able to buy stuff from their shop before? It's been a while. Is Master Mode still in the game? Yes, it is. You've been waiting to check back once that's all fixed. What do you mean by fixed exactly? Because there is a chance that you might never want to come back if there is something about Master Modes you don't like. Because they're keeping some of the stuff that came with it in. The idea of master modes, of switching between master modes, will be no more. But you will still have to turn your quantum drive on manually to use it for quantum boost or quantum traveling. And that will be a mode switch. It's just an operator mode, like literally this right here when you click the middle mouse button, but it will still be a mode change. So master modes will be gone, but the quantum drive limitation will still be there, and ship speeds are still slower. Planning on doing a full Mass Effect playthrough? Bro, I've been wanting to do a Mass Effect playthrough for like 8 years. Yeah, with your quantum drive on, you'll be able to use weapons. Just not shields. Interesting that they didn't just work that into the engineering limitations. Feels a little scammy to let people pay for stuff. I mean, that's gotta be, that can't be new. Items can be purchased using silver and hex credits, which can be purchased through the in-game store. Yeah, through the Ubisoft store. Yeah, they've been doing. I don't think that's new for them to let people buy stuff. Character cosmetics, in-game money, and time saver packs. What the heck is a time saver pack? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not really that... I don't know these games that well. That just seems like something that... Like, why would they do that for the first time in 2025? Alright, let's go to... Port Tressler, and then we'll sign out. We will still have operator modes, but no master modes. We will get modified master modes. ESQ flight model, instead of trying to do any of the suggestions player gave us possible fixes for master modes. What is the ESQ flight model? Maverick, you haven't played through Mass Effect yet? Oh, dude, that's going to be a great time. I'm happy for you. I look forward to hearing what you think. You got Shadows, but it didn't grab you into playing it. Graphics are really beautiful, though. That's kind of what happened to me with Baldur's Gate, but I think with Baldur's Gate, it's just the format. I'm really not a huge fan of the top-down sort of third person. Like, is that fourth person? I don't even know. Oh, esque. I see. Master mode's flight-esque model. Yeah, but see, that's the problem, I think, Remiko. The problem is that everybody screamed and complained that they don't like master modes. And I kept telling people, you guys need to have more nuance than this. You can't keep just telling the devs you don't like master modes, because you know what they're going to do? They're going to get rid of master modes, and they're going to keep the part that you don't like, which is the lower flight speeds. People weren't saying, I don't like lower flight speeds. I'm not going to play the game until they bring back higher flight speeds. People were saying, I'm not coming back till they get rid of master modes. I'm not going to do anything till they get rid of master modes. It's not f***ing master modes you don't like. It's the dang flight speed change. Yeah, the mode selection between master modes sucks, but they can make that better. They can make that less cumbersome. The real difference they made is they slowed down everything. And that's freaking getting rid of master modes isn't going to change that. Unfortunately, though, that's how you deliver feedback nowadays. You just kind of scream one-liners out that everybody is supposed to be able to understand all the context and emotion that you have there. And the well thought out criticisms, they get picked up too, I think. but a lot of times I think they just get drowned out by all the noise. Genuinely, I think the model that they're coming up with sounds great if they just raise SCM speed capabilities up to 800 SCM or 700 SCM. And when I say capabilities, I mean because they have specifically told us that our flights won't just be limited by this. You'll be able to increase your flight speed through the use of components, through tuning, through upgrading, through crafting. But I think that they really need to make it so that ships can get multiple hundreds of... We need to be able to push the ships faster. Obviously, it's hard to do that without clobbering every newcomer to the game. But I think that the direction they're going in right now is fine if they can just get the ship's combat speeds up a little bit more. Isometric, yes. Thank you. Fix the shield exploit for nav mode. You can get your shields to stay up. What do you think of speeds arbitrarily changing by turning on the quantum drive? Just flying in nav mode, you're not actually using the quantum drive. Yeah, I think it's freaking weird. The speeds changing are because you're using a quantum drive is weird, but also jumping out of a ship and not actually that is a glitch. Our space wrecks just randomly coming to a stop after we blow them up is also weird. And the fact that our thrusters can fire off this amount of force without killing us is also weird. Like, there are weird things to this game, and I'm willing to let weird slip. The whole drop out of quantum drive and immediately change speeds thing, that's really weird. But that's why they're getting rid of that. And I'm thinking maybe people haven't quite clocked that yet. That we're not going to have nav mode. It's not a thing anymore. So there is no more random arbitrary speed change. There's one speed that we fly at, and then there's quantum boost, and there's quantum travel. And that helps them to eliminate that weird, ridiculous, artificial speed ramp that gets added. Helps reach the station faster. It does. It does. It stops me from running into the ground more. 400 to 500 feels like a good spot. Actually, yeah. I'm sorry, not 700-800. That is right. 400 to 500 is where we should be, because we're like, what, 200 to 300 for SCM right now? I think 400 to 500 sounds great. Can't see any in-game UI, which means you can't see the UI for doors, quantum travel. Do I know if there's a fix? Have you tried a character repair? 220. Yeah, that's rough, dude. That is terribly slow. They absolutely need to speed up the speeds. Bump it up to 400. Let people hit 500-600 with additional tuning and customization. That means he has no head. Ouch. You hate flying in combat mode? You know, I almost think that's kind of the point. If I was CIG, I would be doing everything I could to make people hate flying in combat mode. The less people fly in combat mode, the easier it is for you to set up a society in game that doesn't rely on combat all the time. The more you get people to fly in non-combat mode, the more often flying in combat mode becomes something people notice, the more often people can be more confident and aware of what kind of situation they're getting into. If we're able to scan for that kind of detail on a ship, which we are. Because as we've seen in monthly reports, they're working on delta signatures that let you know when people turn on and off their quantum boost or their quantum drive. They're working on weapons having signatures that power up so you can tell when you need to pay attention to somebody powering up their weapons. Like, I think it could be the point that they don't want people to feel they don't want people to fly around in combat mode. But then again, they're getting rid of that distinction. So I don't know. Doesn't maneuverability get really bad at high SCM speeds? It did. Yeah. Maneuverability got worse. Weapons got less accurate. Missiles wouldn't track as well. They tried to do things to make sure that high-speed SCM wasn't very effective, but it didn't work. Nova, I hear you. I think it should be on the pilot to control that. But how long can we expect them to spend trying to make the pilots do that before we say just figure something out? Because I think that's what they were doing. That's why this has taken so long. They were trying for a while to get people to figure it out themselves, and you know, maybe the devs weren't good enough to come up with more natural deterrence. Maybe the players were just too stubborn, but for whatever reason, they could not get people to slow down on their own. And at some point, you got to be like, well, you guys have paid 5 devs over the course of 3 years to make this naturally happen. Each of those devs is making $80K a year. So you're talking about $1.2 million to try and make this happen. And at the end of all of that, people are still flying the same speeds. So do we tell those 5 devs to continue for another year to try and get those speeds down naturally? Or do we tell them to, say, put 2 years in and come up with a solution that we know for an absolute fact will get the speeds down? I don't like the direction it's gone and why it had to go here, but I'm also like, stop wasting money on it if you can't get people to just do it naturally. They can just make the space break better? What do you mean?
Freaking £1 million.
I made it.
Ava, you're still 2 kilometers away. Would you get lost?
I was helping people that had flipped over.
But there's nobody behind you. It's just you.
I abandoned
blew
him.
up the SV down here.
Tomato, we picked up the mountain because there's no trees on top.
Thank you. Smart. But there are rocks, I see.
But they're not trees.
Definitely rocks.
It wasn't about noob pilots slamming into the stations. It was the fact that combat just sucked.
This looks difficult.
The flights just... I'll say this. I don't like the slower speeds, but the flights are way more interesting with slower speeds. Letting everybody go fast, it doesn't matter if people are going to slam into the space stations or not. I don't think that's why they're changing the flight model. They're changing the flight model because combat just sucks when everyone's flying past each other at 2,000 meters per second flight difference. You have to speed up missiles, you have to speed up shots, the game has to perform better. It's just... And like I could imagine them being like, okay, yeah, we can have super fast flight speeds because people can dogfight 1-on-2 or 3-on-3, but what happens when we get 3 capital ships, 14 dogfighters, and a bunch of drop ships, and they're all flying at 500 to 1,000 meters per second within 2 kilometers of each other with missiles and bullets flying around? They gotta find a way to slow it down, I think. Is this where my body is? Oh, it's on the ship. PvP looks so boring now. It does look boring. Allow for buff from flight suits and ship upgrades to sustain higher forces, but for the most part, you should suffer from over... Oh! A little bit of assistance to Avocado. Not saying put the speeds back? Oh. I really need to get my Xbox controller. These shots are not very good. Did we break the server? No, we're not going to break the server here. Fighting slow was meta and old flight model, just very few people had the speed control skills to do it. Right. We do need speeds to be a bit higher than they are. I agree there. I do agree there. I thought you were saying that they need to find a way to make the speeds find their speed naturally. I was just saying that I think that they're treading water. And it's a painful thing to say because I want them to do the same thing, but I think that they're just wasting time after a certain point trying to make it happen naturally. But I hear you. I think the speed should be a little bit higher. Okay, so we got a bunch of members here on the hill. I'm gonna grab my Xbox controller real quick, guys.
contact received.
Sorry, I forgot the controller. Just grabbed a snack. I'll be right back. Okay. Hopefully this just connects. I don't really know how well Xbox controllers just connect back to computers, but it does not seem to be connecting. So let me see if I need to open up the settings or something. Character repair, fix your issue? Cool. Glad it did. All right, it says it's paired. All right, I don't know if I have a USB-C cable here. Hold on. Doesn't seem to keep working after I unplug it. I'm not that tied to it though. I don't want to go through that much work to get this working. Maybe it's just not in the cards today. Oh well, we tried. What have I missed? Missed a whole bunch of conversation, huh? You don't think Star Citizen CIG is going to design a flight model that makes ace pilots truly happy? They're absolutely not. Ace pilots are expecting an ace pilot game, and Star Citizen's not going to be an ace pilot game, just like it's not going to be an ace FPS game or an ace mining game or an ace salvage game. It's going to be hopefully average at all of them, if not a little bit above average at all of them. It's more about the depth than the, like, sweatiness, I think, at this point. And that's gonna piss people off, I know. It would be nice to be able to get slightly better.
My girl looks over and she sees me incapacitated. She's like, "Why incapacitated?" I'm like, "I fell off a cliff." And she's like, "Why'd you fall off a cliff?" I'm like, "Went to rescue somebody who fell off a cliff." She's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Yeah," and somebody just got incapacitated falling off a cliff to rescue me, and she's like, "You guys are idiots."
She's not wrong.
Welcome to GII.
We're professional idiots.
We
die together.
I can't get to you. Either a ship has to fly over with their hatch open and they track your bodies up into the ship, but we can't get to you by foot.
Yeah, Tomato, if you want to land, you can have a beer over here.
Wow, I did it good, huh?
Kind of wanted to get a shot of all of you guys standing over there.
Did
just
you
jump
guys
down.
at least
That's how
get
I
to
got
blue?
here.
Were you guys able to get to blue at least?
No, they're actually in a spot where you can't get to them by vehicle.
Blue is also? Oh man.
There are 2 blues in the chat.
The one that fell off the cliff.
I actually got revived and picked up by the SRB. Gone here.
Right. Has everybody got a snack for the picture that Tomato's doing right now?
No, I don't. Where can I grab one?
Let me drop some on the ground. Okay, I've got
I
some
got a-
juice left.
I got a bottle of champagne.
Oh, nice. I got some sandwiches.
I'll take a sandwich.
Yeah, dropping some stuff on the floor now.
So
Where's all the beer at, Ava?
You all drank it all. I didn't bring enough.
I've got some more. Wait, I got some more stuff on me.
Elvis got some beer, I think. Yeah.
I'm being
just
groped.
wondering,
Yay.
I should just die.
I should have,
right?
You know, I could have worn my Star Kitten gear, but it was
Oh,
a
wait.
very 18.
Did somebody just grab me with a tractor?
Yep.
Oh yay!
Do we need to make a beer run?
Looks like that's Krakos on the left.
You have to go all the way to Orson to get beer.
I got some beer here. Let me drop it.
New Babbage has
New
beer.
Babbage has malts.
Oh man, that is awesome.
Canopy open or canopy closed? Is the question.
Everything is just
Who was that? Who's my hero? Oh, I don't fall off stuff. Oh, thanks, Max.
All right, everybody in there?
I think everybody that's on the ground is here now. Yeah.
All right. Then take a couple shots of you guys and then do something really weird. Don't worry about it.
He's gonna kill us all.
Oh God! It's gonna spawn treason. That's the problem.
Thank you.
All right. Do all your poses if you want in 3, 2, 1.
Try to get back on this elevator.
Thank you so much, Max.
Or take a drink. Yeah, everybody take a drink.
No problem. Everybody squeeze in on this platform and kind of jank.
Oh yeah, we're squeezed.
What is he doing? Is he gonna fire a missile?
He's getting a run up.
They're going to run us over.
All right.
Fly straight through.
Dukes, I has it.
Oh,
Now, if you could drop
don't
us
mind
back off with the
Tomato's
group, that'd be
corpse back
awesome.
here.
We're in danger.
No, you guys are good. You're all done. I was just getting the shot.
Oh, he was just getting cinematics. Oh, okay.
There's like
nice,
an
nice.
A2 or something.
We called his bluff. We called his bluff. So he's like, all right,
There's
I'm
like
not
an
gonna do it.
A2 or something inbound.
Oh no, they knew about the missiles.
Who's the person with the mullet and no name tag over their heads?
You know, this is actually Just
Yeah,
like
good
Mount
point.
Everest, with all the trash around now.
And all the frozen shit.
And dead bodies.
Yeah.
Dead bodies.
Dead bodies.
Well, if every time you guys drank a beer, you didn't throw it down the damn mountain, that wouldn't be a problem.
It's not the it's not the
Everybody-
free flight that's ruining the service, or they're empty bottles. Yeah.
Everybody litter as much as you can.
Right, Klaus. Why was your hair?
Okay, I got a problem. I can get this thing to lift off. One of you guys want to try?
Do what?
What's wrong with my hair?
I can't get the SRV to lift off the ground.
Oh.
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Where are you at? You need an SRV to tow the SRV?
Alright, I reckon what we should do now
No,
is we should...
no, it won't come off the ground. It's like something's wrong with it.
All right, I'm gonna plug in the Xbox controller. I need to get a couple shots.
Ago and the Alt F4 didn't fix it. But I logged back in and it worked.
Where's the SRV at?
Not sure.
It's right down the hill. It went after the guys that fell down. Oh, Tomato's long since dead, man.
Just painfully annoying to have to
Comms, you stop.
Everyone can get in their vehicles and aim
do this
at SMO, and we'll all just go down the cliff at max speed all together.
with an actual cord. All right, here we go. There we go. See, now I can get some proper views for you guys. See how much smoother it is when I'm not using mouse and keyboard?
Are we back up? Hop on in. Cool.
Mihai, is your gun shooting?
Hey Max, are we at the top of it? Oh no, we're still
Ready to
down.
go?
Yeah.
Not yet, not yet.
Until we go,
Not yet, not yet, not yet. Wait till everyone's lined up and ready.
Oh.
Alright, all on the edge of the cliff, all aiming at the...
Or as close as you can get without falling.
Are we at the top?
No. This thing won't move.
Please tell me someone's videoing this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking screenshots.
There's just a beer bottle randomly rolling out of somebody's vehicle.
Believe it or not, out in California desert by Salton Sea, people make mail jeeps and they reinforce them. They're really old 1980s mail jeeps, and they roll them down hills on purpose. This is what we're about to do.
Alright, on go.
Hold on,
3.
stand by. Stand by. Wait.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
Let me get a shot of what you guys are actually about to drive down.
Yeah, hang on, I can't.
We're headed towards the outpost at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
I fell down the other side.
It's called a scramble.
All right.
I think it's to your bottom, at the bottom of your screen, Tomato.
Yeah. Yeah, I
cool.
just wanted to get the
yeah,
hill.
that's it. Yeah, we're headed to
Okay.
your direction. Yeah, that's it. All right, we ready?
Yes.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh shit! Jesus!
Yeah, I got
Oh no!
I got picked up by somebody's
We're doing
leg.
some sick tricks, Wilson.
I'm the cow.
Yeah, I got back to my vehicle.
God
Oh, we're winning. We're winning.
I haven't stopped rolling since we left the top.
Holy shit. I was trying to walk back up to the top.
You're just still
suddenly
tumbling,
this
dude.
fucking speed of vehicles diving down.
Oh, that's a long way down.
Oh yeah.
Whoever in that CSV is just doing pirouettes.
I think I'm the only remaining CSV survivor.
Who was it that hit me and picked me up? That was awesome.
I did collide with someone at some point, yeah.
Thanks for the ride.
Oh,
The
that was
my game
amazing.
crashed at exactly the moment where everybody was about to jump down.
Hi.
If you see me like rolling down the hill,
My
so far,
favorite is there's
everybody.
still a chair in the back of CSV.
Oh yeah. Just
It's
the one chair
survived.
left.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna park in the garage.
Let's all park near the 85X so that someone coming here will wonder what happened.
Just got obsessively close to you.
Just a big pile of vehicles all on top of each other.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get run over.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Did anyone see that?
Yeah, thing's flying.
Pulse.
Oi! Oh my god, you just ran that guy over. You had a whole mountain to go down and you ran him over.
Wait, don't hit that.
No, we don't run me over.
If you're
Hold
gonna
on.
surround the 85X, do the one closest to the building, because the one farthest away from the building is mine, and I'm gonna be taking off in it.
Oh my god, Chairman, I didn't see that. I just heard my name. Oh my god. Let me rest you.
I got him.
Move! Damn you!
Alright. Once everyone's down back at the outpost, then we're all going to pile into Tomato ship, and he's going to ferry us back to the space station.
No, I'll fly on that cat over there.
I think I'll take the 85X to the city.
Yeah, I value my
Thank
life.
you.
Yeah.
Jesus, this system is so buggy.
That was sudden death. That came so quick.
Was that you that said you were going to get run over like 3 seconds before that?
That's the second time I've been run over.
Nice.
Just walking
Congrats.
down this hill.
Baston, is that your horn? That is actually a horn.
I got
Yes,
my
I'm
own.
pissed off.
Yeah,
The ship won't move.
Anybody up still up here?
Not now, I don't think, no.
Yeah, there's a couple cyclones up here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
that's
send my
okay.
cyclone off to the abyss. It's gonna drive itself.
Yeah.
You guys left the chairs and table up here?
Oh,
Leave
don't
no
leave
grid.
don't leave those
Sending my
tables there, 'cause
cyclone up to meet you. It's going up by itself.
I love the idea of someone finding them later.
Yeah, that would be actually insane to just randomly find something like this.
Looks very picturesque.
No better way to terraform than to, you know, litter like it's Terra.
Are we wrapped?
It's not bumper cars, big flopper.
Yes, we are wrapping now for the picnic. Thank you everybody for coming. That was a lot of fun.
Anybody want to do some cargo?
Yeah, thanks for putting it together.
Yeah, that was
for
alright.
hosting.
Thanks a lot,
fun.
Ava.
So I'm going to take a little break, and then in less than an hour is the ship meet, which will be on Microtech as well,
Toes.
if anyone wants to join along for that.
I'm gonna be definitely painting my caterpillar then.
I'd like to drive around by instead of trying to be pilot.
I hear there's some trees at that location. Is that right, Evan?
There is some trees there, yes.
Craw Nice, thank you for subbing up. 7 months too, resubbing. Appreciate you. All right, so that was like the first part of this, and they were just kind of getting together and doing some stuff. Why don't we go run like a couple combat missions here and there, and then we'll come back for the ship meet to see what's going on. And see if anybody wants to join. Well, toes. Actually, I kind of want to just run one separate because they're so boring now. Actually, this seems pretty easy. This is just like qualifying for Foxwell. We'll go do this real quick. Rage Mage, thank you for using your Prime sub up in here. Appreciate you, dude.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
No, you're awesome, Rage. All right, so I'm gonna go and take on a quick combat mission, like I was saying. I just want to get qualified so that we can get maybe some other missions in here, and then I'm gonna hop back in with the group and ask them if there's anything that they want to take on.
Hey Moose, I'm gonna head to my ship. You're more than welcome to come along for the ride.
What's the location, Avocado?
If you just come to Microtech to start,
Quantum drive is now
sort of small in the space station, stuff like that.
I have a course here, just 3 clicks off
Guys, the raffle, that doesn't do anything. That's a command we used to have for raffles to start whenever there was a sub. We don't have that anymore, but for some reason, it's proven impossible to get the bot to stop saying it. The waffle does do something, though. The waffle command. Need to get more on. You need to get on more and practice flying. Controls are so different now. It's yeah, and I think they're kind of settling into something that's more predictable, but I would wait until after they do this flight model change. VLRT? No, right now I'm doing FPS. I'm more of a get on your feet and fight kind of person. Ship combat is not really my gig. I'm happy to be a turret gunner, but I don't like flying. Especially in the freaking dark. What's worse than flying? Flying in the dark. Of course.
Landing gear deployed.
Great game design.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
I know. They don't have it in yet. I have a very limited amount of ammo. Luckily, they're all just standing still. We continue. I'll only enjoy the prologue of Squadron. I'm actually really grateful for how much of Squadron seems like it is based around walking as it is ship flying. There weren't that many folks outside this time. The death animations in this game are hilarious, dude. So slow. So freaking slow and dramatic. I actually really like using this gun as like an aim down sights sort of mid-range rifle, but it's so slow to aim. Just put a 4x scope on it though, and it can be pretty cool. Yeah, that guy took a few shots. Boom. Complete. Now, I'm going to actually get rid of this. I don't want this anymore. This game's kind of boring. Let's find a better gun. Something single fire. Longer distance. Or an R97. If I find an R97, I'll take that. No Volt gun. Yeah, I left it behind today. I felt real ballistic today, you know? Like a new man. Unfortunately, all the loot in these areas suck. So it's not... You don't actually get very much good stuff. And there are just no loot boxes in these bunkers anymore. The bunkers really suck as gameplay. Thanks for being here, Yui. See you around. Okay, my man's got a P8. Why doesn't he have any ammo? Right, because he has unlimited ammo. He doesn't need extra magazines. Have I seen the Scorched Morozov helmets? No, but I've heard of them. New cool kid's helmet to wear. How do you get that? You gotta beat somebody? You gotta kill someone important? Yeah, man. The loot in the bunkers just sucks. This is something I really would have loved to see them do in 411. Is, maybe they just don't even want to touch these bunkers anymore. I don't really know. But we need more updated FPS missions in Stanton. Because the Pyro ones are pretty good. The Hathor locations have the best loot. But it's not just like what you get from the loot. It's the placement of it. The fact that it's there. The reliability that it's there. Does it make sense? There's so many more reasons to go to an FPS place when you can pick things up. And I think the difference between these two missions makes that really clear. Maybe we make a video out of that. Do like a run at a place with good loot and a run at a place with bad loot, and then talk about how loot is changing and becoming more important. I kind of like that as a video idea. Haven't done a video like that before. Sort of gameplay and news mixed together. I know they use loot to drive players where they want, but they suck at it. because like they don't go, once they're done wanting people to go to that place, they don't make it matter. Trying to think, the contested zones, did the loot change from them since 4.0? There should be something left over when you move everything out to the new place. CZs are pretty much the same. They just need to update the loot boxes, honestly. There's just not enough stuff at these locations. But that is not Foxwell. We were looking for Foxwell. Here we go. Oh, they want me to fly all the way out there? No thanks. .1 loot has been terrible. Dude, I love the 4.1 loot. Just only in certain places.
Online. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
You have friends who will refuse to play the new content if there is a hint of a chance for PvP. Honestly, I don't think they should play Star Citizen in general. They're always going to find... They're always going to find a hint of PvP. Or at least like stick to Arena Commander. Closed course stuff. Idris coming with ILW. The Idris won't be coming until after Squadron 42. I don't know why anyone thinks they would go back on that now. Especially because the game would suck for an Idris right now. Inventory space. There's no good way to carry the loot out of the bunker unless you want to spend an hour tractoring corpses. Well, I think the backpacks have gotten a good amount of bigness to them. It's not enough? How much would you say would be enough for the backpacks? I think like they got to be a little bit careful and not let us carry unrealistic amounts of stuff. Already kind of stretching it with the 6 sniper rifles in my backpack.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Engines offline.
Yeah, you can fit a ton of guns in your backpacks now. Didn't CR say it's coming? He said the Idris is coming? I don't remember. A lot of old people have followed this game. We're not getting good at PvP. I don't think people need to be good at PvP. I think they just need to be okay with it being a possibility. Most people will probably not run into PvP more than a couple times a year if they're sticking to certain areas, but if you avoid content because of there's even a possibility of PvP, you're just not going to have a good time in Star Citizen. Can't freaking see anything. Okay, can't walk through there. Whoa. Where'd this dude come from? Let's see. Let's see what I can load in. So I got a sniper. There's another shotgun. What the f... Who's this? Grab another shotgun. There's an assault rifle. Okay. Guess that gun's off limits. Weird. How about you? Can I have your gun? Nope. Alright, let's go inside and find more guns then. That's weird. I'll fight with a Carnifine. Oh, at least it's got a scope on it. Hello? Deaded. Alright. So, let's see what else we can pick up here. We got another rifle here. Put it in the backpack. We got another SMG here. Put it in the backpack. Come on. Come on. There we go. Another sniper here, I think? No, rifle. Backpack. Yeah, I mean, basically we've cleared up all the guns that we found in here. So it's like the loot's kind of important. Because you can make good money from finding good guns too. If you find a whole bunch of snipers and you put them all in your backpack, you can make like a solid 20,000 extra credits just running around completing a mission. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guns in our backpack right now. And oh, it looks like we're basically full. But you can easily get back to your ship with 10 guns in your backpack, empty out all the guns into your ship's inventory, and keep doing that over and over. And at the end of the day, you sell all that stuff on your ship, and you're making like 100,000 credits on top of the missions you already ran. Plus, you get to keep the cool guns you want. Great way to play. But because the loot is so bad, places like this, they really, really need to get this section updated. Good lord. What's up, polar bear? That may be the thing that converts you to heavy armor and a heavy backpack. Yeah, that's why we run with light legs and light arms, but a heavy core. So you can kind of still keep that more maneuverable and light feeling layout, but get to carry that heavy backpack. Looting does take a lot of time. One bounty in Pyro Tase 111,000. Yeah, but these aren't bounties. You can make way more. I mean, this is not, I'm not trying to make a case for looting making the most money. I'm just saying you can loot and you'll be able to get some benefits from being able to loot. My whole point here is I'm a person who likes to run FPS gameplay, and there are certain locations that have very good loot, so they're much more worth going to than locations like this that have poor loot. Almost any other style of gameplay will make you more money faster than FPS combat. Just by default, it takes more time because you got to get out of the ship and do all this stuff.
Landing gear raised.
Anything in SC takes a long time. Yeah. 'Tis true. The Rabs don't seem to be respawning loot at all. Sounds like them. Classic Rab move. All right, next contract. Foxwell? Ugh. Foxwell just, it's always got to be so specific with them. They're just sending everybody to the OLPs. So I'm just getting a whole bunch of bunker missions here and there. Let's do this. Are the destroy drug bunker missions still there? Not that I don't think so. I haven't seen, well, I got to get higher in rep in the mercenary field because they might still be there. I haven't seen the consignment missions or like anything really mercenary related for a while outside of what I've been doing now. But again, that's just because I haven't been rep grinding. We need to have a couple streams like this every month, probably. Every month or every quarter where we just focus on getting rep up so we can do more of these interesting kind of... Are you freaking kidding me? The 890 jump is 7.4 million meters away. Wait, that's not very far, huh? Sorry. I'm dumb. It's right here. Oh, the distribution center ones, okay. Secret code, Ultium, welcome to the chat. You looking for the secret code for the ship giveaway?
Quantum drive is now off.
Travel to Microtech and locate...
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Oh shoot, I just realized I'm gonna have to take out a cutlass with the Pisces, huh? Yeah, this is music playing. Is it so quiet you can barely hear it? Sorry, that makes it kind of annoying, doesn't it? Okay. We got a scythe? What the actual hell? Goro Seidel, why are you flying a scythe? You want to get killed by Xenothreat?
Shields hit.
Alright, I cannot get hit very much in a Pisces. Like, my shields are already messed up. Come on. Look how long it takes me to get his shields down, man. Okay, there we go. Progress, progress. Don't let him recharge. Oh boy. Bro, come on. These guns are so weak. These pirates have already like decimated the whole inside of the 890 jump by the time I've blown this guy up. Holy crap. Let me put some power into guns here. Because good lord, that took way too long. And I think now we got a scythe. Or a hawk. Was it a hawk? No, a talon. Don't even know what happened to the other ship. I think he just bugged out. He got scared. He did not want the smoke. Understandable. Alright, now time for the fun part of the mission. Why isn't AI good? Because this is like the lowest level possible mission in the game. Some of the AI is actually fairly good, but a lot of them suck. What's up, Ananzi? This is such a terrible setup for an FPS fight. If the glass was breakable, this situation would be so much better, but like this, it's just weird. It's like a game of who wants to step past the glass first. See, look at this. Ow. Little freaking cheater. Ow. Just a bunch of cheaters. Alright, let's see if we can halt the data transmission in time. I don't usually go for that, but we do have a lot of time left. Where would it be? I don't know all the possible locations it can be. Just that it's usually up here. Okay, it might actually be downstairs. Oh, I didn't check the dining room. Yeah. Shit. Damn it. Crap. Couldn't get the data transmitter. Oh well. At least it's kind of fun. At least there's a little bit of fun to be had here. This guy's got freaking P8 and still doesn't have the P8 ammo. What's wrong with you? Nah, these guys just love their LH-86s. You've never seen the data transmission? Probably downstairs. Oh boy, I'm out of ammo. Oh. Damn, dude lit me up. Did he just use his freaking friend as a shield? Damn. These guys tagged me like a few times there. Got me using my med pens. Of course, still no freaking P8 ammo. Weirdos. Oh, what's that? LH-86 ammo? Sure, I would love that. Absolutely, that's like my favorite thing. Whoa! What the f- Bro, what the f***? Did you have ammo? Loser. All of these guys, the whole lot of them. Just stealing all of their scopes. What I really want is their ammo. Okay, fine. All right, last part of the ship is going to be the hangar. Let's go clear it out. I honestly don't know if I trust this place to heal myself in the med bed. You have found the tablet thingy, it seems. Anywhere there is a screen or TV or terminal, med room, bridge, or anything, you found the tablet thingy. What's the tablet thingy? I'm wearing the Morozov backpack. Wow, okay. Freak just took like 5 bullets to the head and... Aye. You need me to help you reload? Dude, my med pens aren't working anymore. Makes me a little bit nervous. Med bed didn't work either. I should have checked that. Alright, where are these last schmucks? Where is this guy? He might be outside the ship. Sometimes that happens. Bathroom? We got a bathroom, boy? Up the ladder? Up here? Isn't this engineering? Oh no, engineering is one down. Dang it. All right, escape raft. Let's see. Ah, here's a data uplink. Damn it. Nobody here. checked the kitchen. Bar and lounge, spawn, pool. Crew kitchen we checked. Did we go on the bridge? I'm pretty sure we went on the bridge. I didn't go to the captain's quarters or the VIP room. But I've never seen them back here. Oh! Wow! Bro, your whole team got killed. What were you doing back here? Of course, he's got the LH-86 ammo. Because they're all a bunch of freaking sluts for this gun. Alright, mission complete. You lied to your kids and said this was the Disney Channel? It's Disney After Dark. The dark being space. Yeah, the AI needs to definitely make itself known, so you're not searching for minutes on end. Ooh, man. God, I'm tired today. Okay. Let's head back to the planet and on to the GII ship show and see what's going on. Real quick, I just need to make a quick call. Be right back. All right, where is everybody? I just now I'm realizing they all might be in a different server. I do believe they server hopped. So let's head back to Port Tressler and we will do the same. Ship show? GII ship show?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Port Tressler? If you will. You weren't invited? Brother, it's on the thing. It's in the public events channel. Everybody's invited. Yeah, I figured as much, Bolton. Thank you. Y'all disappeared. I know that happens in Star Citizen sometimes, but not to 20 people. You can still jump in, Unbackable. It's gonna be going for a little while. Anunzi, in retrospect, I think I would like you to send everybody a personal DM invite. I think it's a Twitch mod. That sounds like a perfectly reasonable part of the daily work. Are any ships needed? Hop into the voice channel that Avocado's hosting. He's putting it all together, and he probably knows if there's another one that's needed there. But yeah, I bet there's something needed. There's plenty of ships in the game now. You don't pay me enough for that, big dog? All right, I'll throw in a couple extra Copion horns every week. How about that? Can't say no to a Copion horn. While this is loading in, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, just needed to refill my water bottle, which is kind of obnoxiously large, so it can take a little while. All right. Make it some Wicklow armor sets and you got a deal. Me and Wicklow, we go back. I got you covered. Ship show's big. We got like 36 people in here right now. What server is it? I have no idea. I just joined on the event leader. take payment up front? Cool, I've got, yeah, just go ahead and hop on into the game and go see Wicklow. He'll hook you up. Yeah, tell him Big Tomato sent you. What's the event in question? I don't know what event you are referring to. Event? I'm definitely getting an active radar signature function when I take my helmet off. If you guys look around the screen, you don't see any gray arrows popping up, right? When I take this helmet off, though, you start seeing things pop up, I think because they're getting read by signature. Okay, it's not actually happening anymore. Maybe CIG just patched it out. Right as I said that. That'd make a ton of sense, right? No, maybe it was just a temporary glitch or something that was going on. Oh, you mentioned event leader, right? Yes, event. We're having an org ship show. Meetup. Kind of thingy. Big. Big. And then be nice. True, that's kind of nunsy. Do you need a Starfarer gen? Folks are free to bring whatever they'd like. I have no idea what we need. I'm not running it. I'm just flying over there. Lag will indeed be attending this show. Low frame rates and lag, but to be quite honest, I'm betting it's going to be much better than it used to be. You know, guys, I kind of, every once in a while I think about this, and if you told somebody right now that we used to play Star Citizen and we just were regularly used to the idea that everything you had anywhere in the whole game, whether it was on Microtech or Hurston or Levski or whatever was in the game at the time, anything you had was available at any given moment. If I was on this ship, if I was in the lobby, if I was out on some mission on Daymar's planetary surface, I could just pull the guns that I had from Bajini Point. And people would be like, what? That's crazy. I can't believe you used to play the game like that. I think people are going to think the same way about server meshing. At some point, we're going to tell people, hey, you know these ship shows that we have where we all group up on a planet and we get all these ships into one small spot together and they all lag up the whole planet? Yeah, when people used to do that, it would lag up the entire star system because we used to play without server meshing. Because if you had somebody having a ship meet on Microtech and they brought in like a 890 jump and blew it all up and made it super laggy, you running missions on Daymar were gonna get affected. Now it doesn't happen, and that's really freaking cool to me. Man, this is such a weird sounding ship. The good old days. I don't know where they are. You remember shaking ships and explosions from ship shows. Watching, it's why you didn't buy yet. Yo, that is so cool. I actually really love hearing that. When somebody pipes up in chat who has been watching but has had the awareness to sit and wait but is still actively watching Star Citizen, I think that takes some self-control. Because I think there's a lot of things in Star Citizen that are easy to make you go, ooh, I want to jump into the game and try that. But they lose their interest very quickly. So whenever I find somebody who's been watching for a while but hasn't jumped in, I'm like, hey, you know, that's a interesting perspective, and probably one that it's probably the kind of perspective I should, well, I always say I should get on the podcast for the people who don't pay attention to the game, but I always remember, nobody watching the podcast is going to be not paying attention to the game. All right, I think they are. You bought in on last year, mostly not too frustrating. What was it? What flipped the switch that made you buy in? Imagine that with dynamic server meshing and the servers relocate resources based on player and object density. Yeah, and then you could be on an outpost that's 200 kilometers away and you're not getting lagged up by the battle on the next outpost over. That's crazy. Most of your life with this game, but you barely play, you avoid the site because you always buy stuff. Good call. Good call. Most of the SC content you get now is from mainly me. That's really cool. And also incredibly intimidating, to be honest. I think there's some level of... I try to be very conscious of the fact that while I'm making the content I love, I'm making it for people who may not have the same perspectives as me, so I try to keep that in mind. But I think there's also some level of disconnect that I have from how much people might actually pay attention, which could be a bad thing. I think some people get into hot spots because they don't give proper gravity to that kind of thing, but hearing something like that is always like, wow. Yeah, good to keep in mind. Thanks for keeping up with the content. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out. If you're here for the live show, thanks for being here for the live show. That's also really, really cool. Look, a river. When Summit got in last year, it was stable enough you could deal with it. Was his gameplay what brought you back? It's really funny too, because a lot of people saw Summit's gameplay and they were like, God, this game looks so unstable. You're like, oh, this looks better. Look, it's the beginning of a river.
Arriving in a 600i.
Nice.
But when they
Tomato to avocado.
Hey,
Is it
tomato.
the special one wall?
I found the beginning of the river.
Oh
Hey,
god,
nice.
is that a
Oh, yeah,
Polaris?
sweet. You can follow it all the way down to the lake where we are.
Is this how babies are made?
Yes, exactly.
They just appear out of dirt and rocks.
Exactly.
Yes, that is correct.
Just flow down the hill.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tomato,
I
there's
took a nice,
trees all around you, right there.
In a basket, yeah.
Yeah, the trees. I'm aware of the trees. I'll pay attention to them. I love how this river forms in like a perfect circle of a indent. If you guys are watching, it's like
It was a mini meteorite impact.
yeah, very natural.
Perfect meteorite impact. It's a perfect circle.
Absolutely nothing about Rastar there at all. Looks somewhere else.
Nothing at
Rastar
all.
flattening the
Yes.
Might
Ferrister,
wanna
good to
close
see you in chat, dude. How have you been, folks? My friend Ferrister is he has a new kid. I was gonna call him a new dad for a second. He's been rocking the YouTubes, the Star Citizen YouTubes, and fostering a growing family. Shout out to him. Hats off to him. Go check him out on YouTube if you haven't. It's youtube.com/ I'm assuming Ferrister. I don't actually know, but good guy. Good fun times. Can't wait to get you back on the podcast, dude. There's been like 3 different times when I'm like, give him a second, give him some time. But I think I'd love to have you on around Invictus Week time to have some ship talk. Wee river, wee river. Anybody here not seen the Sea Line before? It's a weird ship. This is an alien ship. It's the only ship in the game that actually lands upside down-ish. It's very confusing to land, to be honest, because once you switch to landing, the orientation changes, and suddenly back is not up, or down. Back is up, and forward is down. I don't know. It gets really strange. So it's best to not go in third person to do this, but obviously you need to be able to see. We made it work. Use the back camera, comma. Good call. I'll try that out. Even though you think Tomato is the best creator for SC content at the moment, you definitely should be watching other creators. Well, yes, there are plenty of other creators. Generally, it's not good etiquette to shout them out like that unprompted, but yeah, we have a lot of great creators in the Star Citizen community. And I would say even outside of the large channels, more than ever in Star Citizen's sort of lifespan, there are so many people putting out content that's like actually unique. I would suggest, if you haven't in a while, just going to the Star Citizen category on YouTube and finding some new channels and checking out some new videos, because I've been perusing for probably the last few weeks regularly, and I see a new name every week, and they're putting out good videos. So even if you are getting a lot of news from the main channels and some of the bigger names, check out the smaller ones too. Every channel was a smaller channel at some point.
You can't.
Chris
No,
Reynolds said
it's
no.
not, it's not gonna affect it.
If somebody's
They'll
in the
just-
ship,
they'll-
it won't despawn, but
Supposedly.
reportedly.
It's a weird ship. I don't know if I like it.
This is a great turnout, though, everybody. Oh, who's got the executive hullabaloo?
That would be whale grit.
Whale grit, nice.
Whale grit,
Yeah,
I love
whale
it.
grit.
I thought of bringing mine, but I figured someone else would.
I'd say, I think I
The
was on the
Sandock
website.
is the unusual one that not many people have, so I brought that.
I think
What's the one you were talking about, Ava?
The 600i, the gold and black one, the executive one.
Ah, yes.
Oh, I thought you meant the executive F8. I don't have the 600i yet. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's why everyone. It's
I
Whalgrit's
like
ship.
how
so
you
that's why
said
we call it
yet.
Whalgrit.
I think there's an executive F8 over here somewhere too, though. I saw.
Oh, MSR. Thanks.
Thanks to the Zeus.
I think Mihai had the exec F8.
Yeah.
Everybody in the
brought
middle
the
running
filthy
around like
MSR.
ants. It's great.
So what's the best ship here right now?
Mine.
Oh, that's very subjective. So.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
That was a super loaded question, and I enjoy it.
The best ship is the one that hasn't despawned yet.
That's the winner.
Well, I love the hull C that doesn't have the bottom spindle. I think that's a nice custom job.
It's to facilitate planetary landing.
Yeah, that's
I like that
clever.
There's a lot of blue paints here.
It's so fascinating to me. You can take the bottom.
Caterpillar with the blue paint, you said?
I like the blue paints. I see the blue Corsair and my MSR is blue, so I like the blue ships.
The Reclaimer just despawned.
Oh,
Yeah, he
no.
was.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
He bedlogged in it.
Oh. That will do
Talk to you
it.
guys later.
Alright,
The
see ya.
890, the 890 and the Reclaimer despawned. I think the Blair is the player still here. Yeah, the Blair's still here.
Yeah, I don't like Corsair because it's moving.
I don't see a hammerhead.
No.
Nope, there it is.
No, the hammerhead we are missing.
The hammerhead we are
I
missing.
need to know what planet you guys are on.
There's no Polaris here either, is there?
Guardian.
Bring a.
Yeah, the Polaris is on the other side of one of the MSRs.
Oh, way out there. I see it.
What is this?
Oh, why is it way over there?
Sitting in the corner by itself.
Thank you.
Just trying to
You're
find
the-
something
we don't
to
get
add it.
Stream
Because
sniped with the
PDCs
Colossus.
don't know how to behave, so they're told to sit in the corner.
Hold on, Ava. Can I put my backpack on this Ursa?
Yeah. There should be some storage, maybe? I don't know. I only bought this today
Let's
at
see.
Lawville, or yesterday.
Should be stored right above the bed. Tomato.
The bed? This is the Lynx.
No, that's a
Oh, the
TV.
Lynx.
Yeah, that's a champagne flute.
Fancy.
I'll try and.
No, I wanted to despawn and get the hammerhead.
Do we have a hammerhead on the
Did
way?
you just pull a tomato and crash the tree?
Me.
Okay.
Oh, there's a hammerhead on the way. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. There's a
I
hammerhead coming.
want to see this
Perfect.
executive 600i.
I'm bringing.
Yeah,
a
that's up.
scythe, 'cause I don't think
That's
we
up
have
on the
one
hill,
there.
right?
Well, did they change anything on the inside of it, like on the
No, it's the
F8?
Explorer. It's
Oh,
the
okay.
same thing. It's just the name says executive, and the
Are you
paint's
guys
cool.
in? Are
Yay.
you guys
Yeah,
in
the paint.
Hampton or are you in Pyro?
Oh, so the inside's not different?
No. No. Looks like the Touring.
They're on Microtech.
No.
It's the Explorer. No, Explorer. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
But you need to go to Microtech.
I do love
Wait.
the executive paint schemes, though.
Yeah. I thought Microtech was all snow. How the hell are you on Microtech with green grass?
It's not all
No matter, are we going to do a cinematic exit and fly all these ships along at like ground height over the river? And you can film it as we leave.
Yeah, I think everybody should take off and hopefully not crash into each other.
Just low fly along the river, get some water. Go on.
Make that more
I want to
fun,
do
like
that,
in
but I'm
the Cuddy Red.
still getting there.
No, we're not. You're okay.
Walgrid, I'm gonna hop on your ship and
Actually, they got the Polaris.
if you could shuttle
It's over here. It's just way off in the distance for some reason.
wherever you go. Just gonna chill in the lounge.
I need a minute also
Yeah.
to get to you guys because planet falling.
It's gonna have some Mai Tais in the lounge.
The 890 has despawned, so
Yeah, the Polaris is way over here.
I wonder if
So
it's.
what happens to despawned ships? Do they just go away into the ether?
Is it balancing on the ramps?
They
Oh,
join
no.
the left spots that we lose in the dryer.
Is it balancing?
Man, the reason why I'm so proud of this MSR is because I managed to keep it alive since the patch went
I think
by.
it's balancing on the ramps. What the heck is this? Let's see if we can't put this in a better place.
This is is pretty snazzy.
I'm so frustrated I lost like 20 minutes because I fell through my hangar pad.
Oh, yeah, I did that earlier on today. Such a pain.
It's in a good spot for the view for sure. But all the other ships are so far.
I think that's Solvy's cyclone.
Yep.
Oh, you're not chilling in the best bed in the game.
I was gonna go down to the bed.
It's got the best bedroom in any ship. 600 I.
It really
Hey,
does.
Siphon, is this your Polaris?
Oh.
It is.
Explosion.
Brand did something invisible.
Can it not park any closer to the other ships? That way you parked over here?
Oh, yeah, no, I can. I just didn't want to hit anybody, and didn't look like there was a lot of room. I can move it.
No, you don't have to move it. I was just wondering. Feels like it's all alone over here in the corner.
My hammerhead will be joining us soon.
Oh,
Because
hammerhead.
I haven't flown my hammerhead in ages, and I really don't want to crash into anyone. So
That was kind of big, and it looked like everybody.
We
was
are
clustering
currently
up
on
over there.
Microtech, which, to be quite honest,
sending me to
is.
prison.
I mean, Microtech is the most beautiful surface in this game. I love the moons. Magda is great. Pyro4 is great. But Microtech is currently the planet that has the most human-like beautiful biomes. Probably up until Terra comes into the game. Which is going to be years. That's going to be a while. Damn, that's going to be a long time. I think that's 5 years, at least. Maybe 4. Okay, I'll say 4 years, maybe 3. That's a big maybe, though. At this point, it's very much possible that they just aren't that. Nah, never mind. Planetech V5 will crank Microtech up to 11. I do wonder, we're gonna get the evergreens, right? The alpine forests with Planetech V5 and Microtech. Do you guys think that we will see any jungles or swamps in Stanton? I think Microtech is probably not going to get warm and humid enough for swamps. And probably not for jungles either, but maybe Hurston? Do you guys think? I'm thinking maybe we see jungles in Hurston. Like a mix between the jungle and savanna. But Hurston's also pretty hot and warm, and I feel like the jungle can't be that hot and warm. So, I don't know. You thinking swamps on Hurston? Funny because swamps feel like the most difficult biome they introduced with Planetech V5. Polluted jungle. Polluted jungle would be something.
The Galaxy's the Carrick, yeah. I was about to say, I don't have a hammerhead, and I have a Galaxy.
yeah. So what was the hammerhead in thingy for?
Yeah, so
It probably turned into Polaris.
So you're not gonna be able to land there. The ground.
So this is the big ol', or these are the Vanduul ships, old models. you can see the new models in Squadron 42. These will get changed to look like those at some point. But for now, they still look like their old 2014 versions. The Vanduul ships are the oldest, some of the oldest models in the game because they're not getting updated to their new version for Squadron. It's kind of funny. They're in this really weird space where they just look super outdated, but also a lot of people like their style more than the new style. Hurston seems too deserty for it. They've got oceans and lakes on Hurston though, so there's some level of humidity. You wish they did at least one of the moons near the ArcCorp area to be a little green. Oh, you want like an atmospheric moon for ArcCorp? It is kind of a bummer that ArcCorp both has no atmospheric ground locations and also no moons with it. They need to do more to supply ArcCorp with interesting areas.
You fix it with
Oh,
duct tape.
there you
That's
go.
what
There
straight
you
is
go. Strafe starboard.
I see Mihai's found to where you can lay down and relax.
All right, you're good.
It's not 600 high quality, but you know, it works.
Just ignore the fact you're laying down right behind 8 missiles. Well, 16 really.
Someone else is gonna have to bring a hammerhead because mine apparently turned into a fucking pillars.
Where are they? Where do they launch?
What the heck?
Here on the wing.
My game
No, I know,
crashed.
but where do they launch?
It probably is
Great.
surprising with all of us here.
Yeah, this one's got 32 size 1EM missiles.
What do you think if you fly off while I'm here? Like how stable will it be for me?
I don't know.
I think you will immediately fall off.
Do you want to science it, Alistair?
I don't want to take Tomato for the ride also.
Oh no, I'll watch. 10 Tundra Horns says you fall off immediately.
I love this corner with all the
kind of
money sideways. Mind you, I also want to know how many crime stats would I get if I turn the QED on right now. Ooh,
a lot.
Only one way to find out.
So you'll get attacked by the Polarises.
Well, I've got.
It's a shame because you love the system overall. You, your wife,
All right, Mihai, you all come for
you and your wife picked it because 18 is your lucky number. You, her, and your firstborn are all born on the 18th of a month. What?
Nope, that didn't work. I'm right going.
Heck yeah, give me those horns.
So I took only 50% damage by falling.
I'm amazed you're not in cap, dude. You were way high.
I'm also amazed. I ragged
now
onto the
it looks
floor.
even cooler.
What's the silver
That's fun though. That's really crazy that you guys were all born on the 18th. What are the chances of that? What are the freaking chances of that? That's nuts. I hope that they add more to Area 18. I know they're doing the sewers, but they have plans to make Area 18 have its own greenery, water supplies, foliage. So at some point, they will return to the Stanton system probably for a final redo before it lands on kind of whatever it's supposed to be for 1.0. Yeah, at that point, I think we will see a lot more added to ArcCorp. Or at least I hope. Mrs. T has returned. Yeah, the scale of these ships, I mean, it is, you gotta, like, it's, I guarantee you there's a whole bunch of people out there that are telling other folks that the game is a scam and it doesn't give you anything, and they're buying pictures and JPEGs and it's trading NFTs and all that stuff. How many man hours of work is there on my screen right now of just people making assets, fixing assets, putting them together, updating them? Sure, they might not be perfect, but there's a lot of work that has gone into what we're seeing here. Thank you, Mrs. Tomato. Perfectly timed.
I'll say something.
Okay. What is it?
America is weird today.
America's weird?
I went to a store, to a dispensary to get like 420 things. And then I left and I took a wrong turn, I guess. And I was in some middle road and people were selling eggs on the street. I bought weed from a store and people were buying eggs on the street.
People were selling eggs
On the street. As I walked out of this dispensary with a bag in a store, people were buying their eggs on the street. This is backwards. What's going on?
You're getting weed at the storefront.
Yeah.
You're buying eggs on the street.
Send help to America.
I don't even know what to make of that. That's
It was
That's
two
weird.
for $1.
that's so strange. Interesting times. What good days on the bed, I think. That was not dirty talk. She's just asking where her phone is. The eggs are the new drugs. Bruh, dude, I hit 2 eggs this morning, bro. 2 f***ing eggs, man, and I was gone all day. So much energy. Wow. Whew. The cops were looking too. They heard I got eggs on the cheap. Somebody commenting about my hair, I hear.
It's too hot.
Yeah, it's pretty good looking.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
Now you have pink paint on
Well,
your face.
Mrs. Tomato got jealous and she just took it off my head.
Yeah, that's epic,
Yeah.
Tomato.
She says it's hot in here, but she really was like, "That I wish my hair looked that good." That's what she really meant to say.
I wish I had hair.
Call BS on that one.
Sorry, babe. Time and dedication.
God, even the landing gear is gold plated. How much would I earn if I cut that off and just melted it? Holy shit.
Salvage potential much?
50 cents for an egg is okay. Nah, dude. It's $10 for a gram of eggs. I'm sorry. Oh God. Yeah, I'll just take. Just give me a 1/4 ounce of egg white, please.
Yeah, that is definitely mine.
Is this a Ford version?
Somebody was commenting about a specific ship. Just flying around in a half Hornet. Somebody said that the wings were up on something. Was that the Polaris? Dude, there's so many freaking ships here. This is wild.
No offense to the Ford guys.
Yeah. Yep, that's definitely
Space Brigade. Tomato, what plane is this on
Oh no, my Corsair disappeared, and so did the Zeus that was next to me.
And there goes the players.
Ships are just disappearing. Wow, this is a really bad problem.
As soon as I stepped off of it, it poofed.
Somebody was.
He can't how many ships we got?
Somebody was asking about the Seulin.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
bouncing
what's the
around
plane
on
on
my
there?
screen.
Executive edition or?
Yeah, that's the executive one.
Ooh, nice.
So there's about
think
30 of
it's-
us in the party, so about 30 ships plus other vehicles.
Yeah, we've already had probably 5 or 6 ships despawn.
Yeah.
That was
You guys are Microtech, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The executive Seulin is an org entry, by the way. That I did not get that on my own. That was the efforts of GII.
Yeah.
Very nice.
The tomato.
That was good fun.
That was
getting
like last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very recent. I figured it's worth the discomfort of flying it to bring it out to the ship show for everyone who actually earned it. Because I
Nice.
hate flying the ship.
Yeah, it's a pain to land, that's for sure.
You love it.
I love flying it. I hate landing it.
It does got a lot
Yeah.
of bits that could get caught on trees. I could see why you don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, does the auto land know what to do with that ship?
Starless Oblivion is collapsed on the ground, or do you need assistance, sir?
He's overwhelmed by all the ships.
I can't tell you how many
Space planet.
Easter weekends I've heard something like that said.
No, Medgun says he's 100%, so I don't know what I can do for him.
He's just taking a nap.
Taking a nap.
You could check
Yeah,
his pocket
just-
to lose change.
Yeah.
Wait for me. I can't walk as fast.
Why can't you walk as fast? Wait, what did you do?
At least flip him over so I can breathe.
I just had one beer, I swear.
We're not trying to land every ship, but we are trying to get as many together as we can. But they're despawning, so I don't think it's gonna work. Like recent secret favorite though. I like the Starlancer too much, like more than I should. And I really need for there to be more ships in the game so that I can know if this is just because it's a new ship or if I actually like this Starlancer as much as it keeps on getting me.
Someone landed it with the wings open. I disconnected, so I'm coming back in now.
TAC or Max? I mean, I'd definitely take the TAC. The Max is plenty cool though. I'm just a huge fan of the way this ship looks in general, which I wholly did not expect. I'm a big Crusader fan, but
Anyone else have random pink words? Just
I don't know what it is about Misk. I think Misk is ugly, man. It's so strange. I've always thought that Misk ships were just kind of ugly, not bad looking, just ugly, just like not my aesthetic. Something about the Starlancer though. And the Odyssey too, actually. Now that I think of it, the Odyssey is one of my favorite ships in the game. Because it reminds me so much of Prometheus. And now that I'm seeing the Starlancer in all its glory, I'm like, oh, is the Odyssey gonna end up being like one of my favorite ships in this game? I don't know. Feels very Serenity, which I love. I know it's not the most efficient interior either, but I quite enjoy it. It feels like I'm in an apartment complex. The first Misk or Mirai capital ship is an instant buy for you. From the side, the Starlancer has a bit of Serenity to the nose. Do you think they had that ship at all in mind, building this? Oh, is this the elevator? Nope. Docking port. Okay. So then... right around here is where the turret gunners would be, right? In the TAC? Be like right here. Where this elevator is. Do you think they have an inspo wall for spaceships? Do I still have a giveaway for a Misc ship? Yeah, we're giving away the Fortune right now. Misc Fortune. Type an exclamation point giveaway, the link will pop up. I have no idea what a Mariah capital ship would look like. Sounds like it'd be very cool. Very advanced, futuristic. Probably have similar vibes to things like the Gattac, Raylan. Any favorites you guys have here? Any ships that you like particularly more than others you want to see before we end it for the day? This is Microtech. Are there any ships like the Reclaimer? Reclaimer is pretty unique. Unfortunately, we had a Reclaimer here, but it despawned. If you're looking for anything Reclaimer-like, the closest you're going to get is something from Drake. Cinematic all-ship fly-along. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
I can't really see that well. But I think
Where
just
can I
got out of
land
the
this thing?
All right. Ava Maverick
I see
reminded me,
someone
shall we
look.
have the flyaway?
Yeah, you want to?
Who needs meds?
Have everybody fly at the same time somewhere?
Yeah.
No, but not the
Yeah,
gun.
awesome.
I need the med pens.
I'm not there,
Oh.
but I'll be there in a couple of
I don't
minutes.
think you can.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll wait until you get here.
Sweet.
What is inside the tank? Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm not landing in the middle of that. That is
Horrible.
a death sentence.
Anybody have a small ship I could use instead of my Sulan to film? Like, want to trade?
Oh,
Here's
damn
a-
it, the
grab the,
A2
um,
took...
You can take the side.
Titan down here if you want it.
Can you move to the right a little bit? Because
Wait,
I was about
sorry.
to land there as well.
Say again?
Oh,
With the
sorry,
med pens.
it's a C2, but yeah.
Comes a
D2,
second. Give
can
us
you
a
move to the
second.
right?
Quiet, please.
Arms.
Let me know when.
Keep going. Keep going.
Wyatt, wait,
Arms.
just for a second. We're trying to organize something. When we call comms, we need everyone to stop talking. Thank you. Sorry, if we can, yeah, have one ship. I think there's an Avenger around still.
Yeah, my
Tomato,
Titan's in the middle here on my marker.
Awesome.
All right. I'll come to the Titan. You want to take the Sulan?
Sure.
Does anybody have eyes on the F8?
find it.
I don't remember where I parked it.
It's next to Saul.
Ah, there
Maybe
it
the NPCs stole it, like they're trying to steal Shifty's
Yes.
ship.
I
Tomato to
guarantee
Maverick.
It's
Yes.
behind the hull C, Mihai.
Past the Mercury Star Runner is the Sulan.
I'm just gonna stay on the ground until everyone else is flying away, then I can see it.
Shifty, I think that's you in front.
Basically,
Yes.
run to Mako.
And I'm
And you'll
right
find it.
next to your ship.
Alistair's right over the top.
Do you have any med gun?
Yay, avocado. You love to hear it. You love to hear it from Ava. You're a big fan of the Inferno and Ion aesthetic. I actually really like that one. Yeah. The Ares is a good looking ship. Weird that it came from Crusader.
Anybody get some pictures, hopefully?
I snagged a few.
Alright.
Did it get instantly deleted? Can you stab me with it? 1 second.
But I have so many ships inside my ship. And
600 eyes departed.
Yeah. Thank you.
Dwimmore's Hull C has suddenly become very erect on my screen.
I mean, it's just like landing pads, no? Asking to get landed on like a space station, no? Or you just.
Oh yeah,
Nice penis.
Go ahead and try it.
That's I feel like ships are gonna turn
I don't know
purple.
if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it.
Are we trying to use his landing pads?
Yeah, it's working perfectly. Turn off the engines. Yeah.
This is not working.
Tell Tomato to be careful. He almost hit me just a second ago.
He's in third-person camera, so you're gonna have to avoid him.
I can hear you.
Okay.
What do you need?
He almost hit me just a second ago, that's all.
Oh.
I cannot roll my ship. That's interesting.
Yeah,
I think you're on the ground. Your engines.
Tomato.
Yeah.
You remember that stream you did there where you were like inverted the whole time for your controls?
Yes.
I think it's just as bad if you go like fully medicated because the controls randomly do other things than what you ask of them. Like you try to go forward and they're gonna like go sideways. It's really great. Drunk
The good
flying
life
is
of being
just as bad.
always high, huh?
Pretty much. Because you can't expect it. It's not like, you know, inverted
now
that's
I can
always consistent.
Mihai's always doing that to me at the end of a salvage
Is there
night.
enough room here?
Oh, it's actually
Well,
not
I
me
hear
that's
that
doing it all.
Starlands are continuously trying to start.
Just some of the time. No, I lost all my 3 passengers.
Dang it. Maybe
someone saying
no.
Noise off.
I can't find room to land.
All right, can't
So
see
much
anything.
tap
Good.
going off, but I can't see anything.
Why so much?
Well, I crashed and put me back at Orson.
Okay, that looks cool. That looks really cool.
Yay, pollution.
Yeah. Keep Microtech blue. What?
Under Cabal, there's a lot of background noise coming through from your mic.
Sorry about that.
Alright, does everybody want to get in their ships then? And we'll all hover and face the lake.
Sure.
Oh my god, it's so.
Yeah. I'm not moving.
That's what that's smoke? I thought it was a storm cloud. Like
Nope.
No, it's noise and smoke.
Dynamic
I mean,
weather.
it makes sense, but it's a lot of smoke.
Attention to detail, that's for sure.
All right, so you, Ava, you gonna have everybody fly out across the lake?
I reckon so, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fly
probably-
towards you.
Cool. That's probably enough smoke and noise now.
Please. Everybody played chicken with tomato.
Yeah, basically.
Let's just
yeah.
try not to hit each other.
Yeah.
Is there an approximate altitude that would be good?
I cannot guarantee anything.
Just above tree level. Not too close. We yeah. But so that you fly in a sort of nice horizontal, but without hitting any trees, would be lovely.
We're gonna match any.
Disappointed I didn't get to show you guys my sweet garage in this thing.
There's speed we're going at?
Let's set your speedos to about 100 meters per second. I think that should work nicely.
I forget how to do that.
Yeah, I can't do that. I don't know.
Alt scroll.
Hold left Alt and roll mouse wheel.
Okay. Do you want us to fly past you, Tomato, or out over the water?
You guys just fly straight over the lake. I will try to get out of your way. I'm going to swoop across you from the right to the left.
Copy that.
You're right or our right?
Yeah. No, you're right. I'm coming from your right to your left.
Not a good answer.
At what heading?
Awesome. So I'm pointing at like 3:30, something like that. 3:20 to 3:40.
Yeah, I'm at 340, so I'm kind of just off here.
Right, we'll just wait for Rykop. Are you forming up?
Yep.
If someone wants to, they can pretty much go right above my Polaris. I'm not going to go up, so...
Everybody sets their speed limit at like 180, maybe 200,
Well,
just so we don't...
Just 100.
You can't see what mine's set
100?
at. It
Yeah.
just says
Yeah.
30,
Yeah.
no matter what
It's not-
position it's in.
Do you have speed limiter turned off or on?
Do I have what?
Landing gear.
Oh. Good call.
Fair enough.
Break on, damn it, right?
So 96 is the closest I can do.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
96 or 115.
That works. Yeah, that
And
works.
which angle do you want us on? Maybe about 350 or
At
something?
about 3:30, yeah, 3:20, 3:30.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, 330 is gonna. You should.
Gonna what?
Oh, 330
30 for
I'm-
me isn't even pointing at the net.
Yeah,
I'm not even
Yeah, it's
pointing,
pointing
at the
away
lake.
from the lake.
It's
And also-
relative to where you're sitting, so...
Exactly.
Yeah, it's directly. Yeah, where those missiles just went is where we want to be flying.
That's
One thing I don't see is a Valkyrie.
That's 330.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I said.
Is he talking about where I'm shooting at the moment, Ava? Which is across the lake? That this
Yeah,
one?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Aim for that.
Cool. Right,
And
everybody
up,
ready?
Not down.
Yep.
Yep.
Good. Right, on go.
Copy.
3, 2, 1. Oh wait, no, stop, Tomato's not ready.
No, I was ready.
You planned that?
Abort.
It's not like you planned that.
He called red light.
I was totally like on the move already. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh.
It's okay.
Oh, no.
Keep going. Keep going. It's
Oh my
just a
God.
thing.
You're really towing
Explosion's normal.
something behind you. You're towing the F7.
I think there's an invisible ship that's still present somewhere.
No, the problem is it's desync, so people don't see the ship on like in front of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoever blew up, I think I hit you. Sorry.
The ship that blew up is stuck inside of my ship.
Oh,
no.
Okay. I thought I
Romantic.
hit him because he was like right in front of me when he blew up. So
You might have hit him, and then his carcass hit me.
I've got a wanted level, so yeah, I hit him.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Great
Flying
vibration.
information.
Anybody
Good
else
footage,
check out
guys.
your radar as well? You can see the ship positioning on the radar. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
I better see this posted on YouTube.
Also, if you don't have it bound, you guys should probably bound speed limiter so that when you're flying in formation, you can set it and just forget it if you don't have a throttle.
Mine's locked into 89 at the minute. It's pretty good.
Mine's locked into 100, but I have a throttle, so I have to keep mine pushed forward.
All right, I got the shots of you guys.
Awesome.
That was a good looking shot too.
Awesome. Yeah, that was fun.
The explosion was nice, a nice touch.
It really sums up
There's
the
always one around.
experience.
Oh, the frame drop though. Wow.
Oh, this is really close to the top of my ship.
So apparently, I didn't need to set my speed limiter because I can only get to 94 anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, the star lancer goes 100 exactly.
I think this is the most ships I've seen flying in any formation in the game ever.
That looks real nice on stream right now.
Yes, always.
Alright, let's see if we can bunch up a little bit more.
Okay, I'm gonna reduce my
Oh,
speed
I
down
was
to
just-
sub
Sounds like
800.
If you guys want to get closer to
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good
Polaris,
idea.
Just pick a ship though. Somebody just needs to be the central point. So
You guys can be closer to me if you want, because I've got probably the biggest players. Or
Looks
the
like
player.
the 600i is kind of in the center.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll zone in
Yeah,
on the 600. I'm going to strafe
Nice.
across.
And the
Okay,
Hercules? Who's in the Hercules? Your ramps are open. If you could close those, that'd be nice. Thank
I'm
you.
going to drop in underneath the 600i.
Yes, aesthetics first.
Yeah, absolutely.
This does look really impressive.
The fact we're doing this during a free fly on the PU is kind of insane.
Right.
Yeah, right?
Oh, there goes the ship.
Uh-oh.
It's no longer stuck in my ship.
It is free falling.
I'm gonna see if I can get back to the formation here.
Are we stopping or?
No, keep
No, no.
flying. Just try and get a bit closer.
Fly
Shot a
casual.
bit. Yeah, fly casually.
Fly casual.
Also, could anyone else think about trying to fly this close to each other, like even 2 years ago?
No.
Even just this many people, no.
I mean, I'm uncomfortably close to wall grid, and it's not that scary. And then Mihai has to go get closer.
How's that looking, Tomato?
You guys are flying at like an incredibly easy speed to film at. Normally, my ship's like careening through the air trying to change directions. This is easy.
85 meters per second.
Yeah,
right now.
85.
Yeah, 85 is good. It's a nice.
Wait, you guys said 85? I'm at 100.
Oh, we all
it's
matched the
dropped a little
600
bit.
die.
Just as we,
So 85.
I can't see whoever's below me, so good luck.
Oh, that looks so good on stream right now.
Something cool if you pan down and look at all the shadows going over the land. That looks cool.
Hey guys, this game is a scam, and you can't play it, and you can't do anything that we're doing.
This is all computer generated, by the way. This isn't real. Yeah.
This is
I want my
generated
money
for
back.
sure.
Yeah. Never seen fabricated.
This is all CGI.
I'm kind of falling behind because my ship. I had to adjust my speed, so sorry.
This is the most expensive game I've ever paid for, and I love it every second of it.
Hell
Yep.
So glad I
Careful,
chose
the
the Fortuna
Guardian's right
paint.
below me, or
It's not a
starting to
game, it's
shift
a
upward
lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Oh my god, be careful, Nomad. The Nomad's about to hit the caterpillar here. Careful.
Whoever put the dead body in my storm can check the side chat.
Oh my god, everybody is about to hit my caterpillar.
That's what we like.
Or more like the caterpillar is trying to hit everybody, huh?
Hey, Cap, straighten up. You're kind of bouncing around.
Yeah, sorry.
We're gonna need to gain some altitude here pretty soon. Those mountains are higher than we are.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I just
no,
barrel rolled in F8 had like
no.
the perfect timing I've
Well,
ever
that'd be
seen
fine.
with Tomato doing a pan across. That was perfect.
That's great.
That was perfect. Holy cow.
The raft is about to hit the queue.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Have faith.
Alright, I'm over the horizon on that
Why are you
mountain.
guys all upside down? I don't get this.
Yeah,
Flying
I'm
wrong.
kind of.
You guys
I'm
think
not in
you're
the
having
best
too much
angle,
fun?
so I don't know who's directly in front of me because I'm in third person. So
Try flying the suit.
watch out for Polaris.
You're good.
I'm right next to the Polaris. We're good.
I mean, not running dash.
Looks like the 600 ice pushing the Sulin. There we go.
Yeah, that's the
From my
that's the
angle.
breaker in front of it. Yeah, it's just a battering ram.
Best
I
scam
mean,
I've
to be
ever
fair, the
played.
answer on the right angle, the cylinder just looks like a shield generator for a ship.
Whoa!
Oh no!
Whoa.
Oh no!
Oh no, we lost people.
That's good, man.
That was a very pretty explosion, though.
Man down.
Good men, but not good pilots.
It was a very pretty explosion, yeah.
Was that Bo?
Medic!
Who did I hit?
No, if it was Bo, he'd be flying
You
upside
stopped.
down.
You stopped right in front of me, and I couldn't stop.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Permission to raise your altitude just enough to get over the hill.
Yo, AAK, thank you for
Raise me Twitter, I'm not
yeah.
the 5 subs, dude. Look at this guy. Upgrading Toast Gang.
Oh, those smaller ships just looked like they were about. Oh!
Contact.
Hey, you saved it.
That's fine.
Oh, then someone else hit me.
Okay, I do not regret my decision joining an org.
About somebody.
This is fun.
Yeah, the executive is having some trouble. She's bashing everybody.
Whoa. So do I pick a course? We're all sort of drifting a little bit.
3:30.
3:30. Cool. Thank you.
Where did I wake up?
Okay. 600 eyes going up about 200 meters.
Oh, that's good.
Fluff your speed to go up just a notch.
Sorry, I was lowering it down a bit because I was speeding up a bit too for a bit there, so I was focusing on it.
It's good.
Yeah, this just makes me want to see like the massive fleets with all capital-sized ships and stuff.
Yeah. Capital show, fighters around taking off entrances and stuff.
Alright, in this big open valley ahead of us now, if we all group up and we're gonna go and land it, like try and synchronize our landings a little bit.
Have someone can land in front of us so we can all land on him, or
form up on the raft a little bit, the orange one. Yeah.
Which one is the raft? Because I can't see
The orange one.
Avocado.
the orange one's below us.
It's below who?
Oh, the
Everyone,
carrot.
almost on the
It's
floor.
below everybody.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Right down there. Right super fast.
Make sure to take cruise control off.
I've come to a stop now, so yeah, we can all form up and then just don't land yet, but sort of hover above the ground. A bit of an altitude. Yeah, that sort of thing. Nice.
Dispensation. I'm flying a Sulan and
Yeah, I'm flying a big, massive capital ship, and landing is going to be difficult for me.
Just turn the power off. It lands fine.
I need to put my gear down before I do that.
That's
don't forget your
that's
landing
the
gear.
self-landing function, right?
Yeah.
Just kill the thrusters.
We
Oh,
can
and
get closer
gravity
together
assist.
than this.
Okay, I'm gonna
Give me 1
spin
second,
the ice,
folks.
So watch. If I get too close, you'll need to adjust yourselves.
There's trees under me. I'm gonna have to reposition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go
gonna
for a
have to
landing
reposition
now.
as well.
Nice and easy down. Nice and close together. That's it. Nice stable descent.
I'm gonna turn my twisters off.
Oh, get landing gear.
Yep, landing gear is down for me.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Third person perspective's a little weird.
Yeah.
Am I touching it?
Bloody trees.
Oh, I think I'm gonna hit a tree. I need to back up a bit. Oh no.
Whoa! No.
I hit
There's
the
the little
raft.
Courtney bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't go down because I can. Trees. Come on. Okay,
I was flying the raft, but I hit you. Sorry.
Oh no!
We just tapped a little bit. It's all good.
Yeah.
The joystick has controls for this. Anybody see my
A little bit of rubbing it is raising.
I'm hitting something, but I can't see it. Can someone go in front of me? Am I hitting a tree?
Also, if you guys have VTOL, it makes it easier to strafe up and down. You actually go faster.
Yeah.
I need a med bed, so I'm going towards the red constellation. Not constellation.
Polaris has mid beds as well.
Who brought the alien ship? Is that a blade or sight?
I stole it. I think it's me, eyes.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, there were two of them there. Edelheim had one.
Some good times, some landing, some taking off, some flying, some chilling. This is GII though. If you guys ever want to join an org and get into stuff like this, if you want to try FPS, mining, salvage, ship combat, bounties, just hanging out and flying around and learning about the game, whatever it is you guys want to do, we try to facilitate it weekly. It's easy to join. Links down below, or exclamation point organization, or GII. Either way, thank you all for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time. I will be back with you on Monday. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. Toes gang. That's right. AA. Double what he was doing, and then Walgrit putting a couple in. Thank you, my man. Thank you for being here for the stream. Thanks for being here for the show. Thank you all for being here. Good times, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We will see you again on Monday for some more chatting and talking and chilling and hanging. Hope you had a good time, everybody. I'm going to toss you on over to... how about Vertigo? Get that Star Citizen on, folks. Y'all have a wonderful day. Eat something you love, do something you love, treat something that you love with love, and be wonderful. I'll see you all on Monday. Love you all. Have a great one. Bye.
HS, one of those fucking tryhards that renamed themselves like that for the ship serial numbers. Alright, so hey, Space Tomato. Welcome, thanks for the raid. Go back to Vegan Hangar now. Let me get you a shout out, assuming you're doing some Star Citizen today.